Thanks, guys. It was a great stream.
Yeah,
See
anyway,
you.
it's been lovely being here. See you later. Lego!
All right, I think it's all right. Hold on, let me just make sure.
I done it anyway, mate. I done it anyway before you had a chance.
Oh, thank you.
I was worried you were going to snap
I
it
think
out.
it would have been all right.
While they're chatting away, sorting out their stream, what have you been up to this weekend then, Nimble? What's it? Are you watching the football as well?
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's sitting there watching the football or something anyway.
I'm football crazy, football mad, me,
Right,
Greg, and I know you are too as well.
Cover your heads! Who's your team?
I'm Blues, I am Birmingham, but you'll be
Birmingham.
playing us next year.
Oh, no, mate. You're going to be playing Spurs next year. You will be.
Oh, no, that'll be good, that will.
You're going to be playing the old Spuds.
You know what, Greg? It's brilliant because these three, I can't have any football talk with them.
No, are they not into football at all?
And it's an absolute nightmare.
What's the
But
matter? You're meant to be geezers. What's the matter with you, Slurpy? What are you in?
They haven't invented it in Ireland yet.
Yeah.
They kick a potato round still.
Oh,
they're playing hacky sack and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Greg, I was going to ask you a good question, actually. Have you found in the Lego community there's many football fans out there?
Lego and being athletic doesn't really go. To be honest. Are there? Amen to that, some say. I tell you who I know who's really into their football, and that's Tech. He's into his football, but arguably you could say he's not because he's a Reading fan.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Poor bloke.
Yeah, but he is into his football. But there's very few people. Like I was on streaming with Gaz. Shout out to the minifig who, and he was last week. We was basically West Ham playing away at Fulham. And if we got that, there was a chance that we'd come out of the relegation zone. But it didn't happen. We did win, though. So it was really exciting. And Spurs actually ended up losing. Forest got a draw against Man City. And then
that
all
when
of a sudden,
Wolves beat Liverpool as well?
Yeah. So you've got 5 teams within 3 points that could all be relegated. So it's exciting times. But it's West Ham who's in form at the moment. We're like the second best informed team in the Premiership, but that's normally as much football as I'm allowed to do. Every now and again, I'll go a bit nuts with doing the old West Ham thing because we're massive, and and then I've got to remember I'm doing a Lego stream, so that's it really.
It's good to hear it though. Like I say, I get absolutely nothing out of these lot, even and that's not just football. They're really difficult to have a conversation with anyway.
I know we're so boring, like.
They're so bloody boring, yeah.
So Slurpy, are you into any sport whatsoever?
Like table tennis.
Table tennis.
Water sports.
All right. He's watched that. He's watched that new film, isn't he? Marty Supreme, and now he's.
He
thinks table tennis is a sport.
Hey, don't be at that.
What about you, Whittakee? Are you into any sort of sport at all?
Well, I did follow football for a bit because I had a mate who played for sort of one of our Bristol teams. So I used to go
Bristol
to a lot of
Rovers,
away
Bristol
matches.
City. You got good teams
Bristol
down there.
City. Yeah, well, there's only one team in Bristol. Yeah, but I've kind of like just gone off it really now. I don't. I'm not really a massive. I never have been. I used to just go because he was, just go to watch me mate.
What about darts or snooker or something like that?
I played darts at a pub when I was young. No,
right.
no,
50
not
years
really.
ago.
My dad was a major sports fan. He would watch everything, and I think it just used to bore me.
Did
Yeah, everything. From bloody cricket, football, rugby, even like horse jumping.
Oh,
and,
so you had too much of a good thing.
And bowls and all that lot.
All right, well,
yeah.
What about hashtag host Martin? Martin, what sort of sports are you into? Come on, man, rugby, Welsh rugby. I mean, it was good anyway at one time, but it was really good. But
nah, not for me, mate. I'm not. It's not so much.
You're really tall.
When I was in school, I was really into track and field, but none of the other kids wanted to do it. I used to love track and field, and that was my thing. And I've run the marathon a couple of times. I've run lots of different that kind of stuff was what I was into when I had the lungs for it. But no, in terms of like, I used to like playing basketball, but never really into it.
You got to be 6'4", because my brother, one of them 6'7" is, and Yeah, I mean, I'm the shortest in my family. I'm 6 foot, and I'm the shortest in my family by a mile. My other brother's like 6'4". But the middle brother, the black sheep of the family, he's a big lad. He is. But yeah, he's he's a big West Ham fan. And even I can't go to football with him because he's uncontrollable. But yeah, Cool Han. I would have thought maybe that's the way. Sometimes that is the way, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, it's not so much that I'm not sporty myself as much as I'm not into like following it and the team and all that kind of thing. You know, I couldn't sit and watch sports. It's just not a. I'd literally rather watch people build Lego. So.
Yeah. It's just Welsh. They don't like sport there.
They could, dude. I think per head count, they actually got quite a good number of sports people from them. But I was talking to someone the other day. You know, when you talk to someone, you sort of think, and he's saying, yeah, I love football, all this and that, and you sort of get the feeling, I don't think you do. I've never heard you ever talk about it. Anyway, so he goes to me. He goes, yeah, I really love watching the international football. I'm like, do you? Okay, yeah. So. Who's your favourite international team then? I'm thinking he's going to say England or something like that. He says UK. And I'm like, dude, you know nothing about football.
I would say that.
Dude, that was like literally 2 weeks ago I had that conversation. But yeah. But no, going back to Lego, Martin,
is that what this podcast is about? Yeah.
Yeah, Martin 1. I'm going to call Martin 1. If I refer to hashtag Martin 1 equals Cool Han, Luke, London Cooling.
I don't want to be a number 2.
You are a number 2. I'm sorry, mate.
Shit.
There we go. You've been promoted, Martin 1. So yeah, when it comes to Bricktastic, totally always get the blues. Everyone got the blues this year. This year, more people got the blues than ever before, and I think it's down to everybody really liked it. Everybody got on with each other really, really well, which we always generally do anyway. And it was over so quick. And that's the thing. In Chicago, you get this slow build up and slow end to it. Whereas with Bricktastic, they don't really cater too much for the AFOL side of it. They do on the Friday. There is that, and they set up much earlier than they used to. Like they're literally about 5 hours earlier now. And that's good because that's kind of going in the right direction. But a lot of people will just kind of try and get up there sometime, maybe Thursday, and do something together up there. It's just a cost-effective thing as to why they don't do an AVOL thing themselves. People do ask for it, but of course it all comes down to finances. And of course, with the, as you well know, Martin, that they kind of, it's all underpinned. Or rather, they underpin Fairy Bricks. So they kind of want to maximize the amount of money that they raised for that, or raise for the charity as well, which is kind of like the main thing to do. So I would always suggest to people, if you want to kind of expand on Bricktastic, then if a load of you are meeting up and stuff like that, then do that, because that kind of that really,
it was almost like you blink and you missed it. It did go quick.
It does go quick, yeah. And I was there for so long. And everyone comes away shattered as well. Like on the Monday, everyone is like dead to the world.
I think it does help as well that we didn't just dip our toe first, which we probably did with Brick World to some extent, where it was just a kind of dip of the toe. Although we did, we were there for the whole thing. It was very much experimental for us the first time. And I think if we went back, we'd do things differently. With Bricktastic, I think, thanks to the input that we received from people who, like yourself, who'd been before, but also from the coverage that it was getting, but also the fact that we managed to arrange quite a large group. So it wasn't like, oh, I went last year, but it was just me and I did one day. We literally there was a big crowd of us. We all went, we all did the full hog to some degree. And, so I think it was like we went from nothing to, the maximum exposure to the event, which was, again, easy to miss because I was first on the ground, last off the battlefield kind of thing, because I was there a couple of days before, and then I was still there on a Monday. But it was kind of even sadder for me, and I think that's where a lot of my blues came from, because it was slowly kind of met Whittakee, and we had this kind of, almost this running story of like meeting that, like grabbing another person. Right now, we're going to grab so and so, and the group slowly got bigger and bigger. And then
snowball effect.
And then the opposite happened afterwards, where we were slowly kind of saying goodbye, and then the next person was leaving, and then it just ended up just being me in the hotel on my own at night after everybody had finally gone, and it was like, and there was this hollow, empty feeling. But
Mate, that
based
show
on a
you
good
did at the
experience-
end, that show, and it was just you. I actually felt quite sad. It was like, oh look, he's on his own.
Last man standing is captain of the ship going down. But that's why that's why I like you. I like doing the preamble. Like as soon as New Year's Day is out the way, all eyes on Brickvention in Australia and Bricktastic and Bricktastic. Like February comes around. I mean, dude, we're a week gone into March already. We're a quarter of the way through the year. Do you know what I mean? The year is flying, and I think the best way to get over it is either go out and buy some Lego, book a holiday, which is what I like doing, and book hotel rooms for next year as well. Because I think I'm kind of this week. I'm going to be booking up stuff for it, or even going to other Lego conventions. So I was talking to Nimble a little bit earlier on. Nimble, are you actually quite nimble in real life? Because you're not obviously you're not a saucepan unless you're like a cook or something.
He never moves off the friggin' settee.
Is it? Yeah.
I am quite
It's like
lazy at
Puma.
home. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the Nimble the Nimble Saucepan name was just the auto-generated name Lego give me.
Is it?
So it just stuck, yeah.
Yeah, that gave me auntie something or other was my one for that. It is.
You were lucky there, really, Nimble, because that's a good for the
It is a
computer.
good name,
It is a good one because I know someone called Lamborghini Waffle, and so I thought those sort of names. I'll have to ask him actually. Maybe that's how he got his name. So that's kind of interesting.
Well, my laziness sort of spread over. I couldn't be asked to think of a name for myself, so I thought I'll just use the one that they've given me already.
Yeah,
and it's worked. It's worked.
It's good. I know. I like it. It's very cool. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
the Bricktastic blues is a real thing, though, Martin. Everyone suffers from it, and I'm glad, in a funny way, that you are suffering from it. Because when I was chatting with you there about it, I was like, "Well, what do you think of Bricktastic?" Then, and you was like, "Yeah, it's all right. It's all right." And I was like, "I can't. What's going on?"
Well,
I think he was kind of overwhelmed, maybe a little bit by it.
Yeah, so a bit of overwhelmed, but there was also. I mean, I'm one of these people. I'm not like. I won't blow smoke up anyone's ass. I'll be like, this is my critical thinking of it, and I'll say it at the time rather than. And okay, so sometimes that might not be the best time to share your thoughts and feelings about things, but it'll always be balanced. Like I'm not going to be one of these people who's like, oh, it's this and it's bad and it's this. I will highlight both, but I just think it's just the way my brain works. Where it's like, the pink carpet was giving me a headache, and I'll say that. But that's a more of a joking thing. But there were
but it was. I think it did bother a lot of people. Don't worry about that.
But there were definitely things about it that I would like to have changed. But again, I don't want it to sound like I'm comparing it to other conventions, because I felt the same way. We came back and we talked quite extensively about how Brickworld was the best experience of our lives, particularly within the Lego community. But we were also disappointed with a lot of things that happened. And I think, unfortunately, some people who I guess helped procure our interest in going to Brickworld heard those kind of conversations in streams afterwards and really focused on the negative and got the impression that we as a collective thought Brickworld was crap. And I said, that's not the case. I'm just giving a balanced view, because I'm not here to just do like what a land member would do potentially, or what apparently land members do, and just, give it lip service. But just try to give it a balanced view. That's what our viewers want to see.
I think being British, American, bearing in mind 99% of my family are American, they were like saying, "Oh my God, this is so good! It's mind blowing," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty good," and they're like, "Why don't you like it?" and all this sort of stuff, and I'm like, "It's good, yeah," And I think being British, we're just more down to earth, and we are more balanced. I think you could just look at the world and see that Great Britain is a little bit more balanced in what's kind of happening in the world at the moment, and I think we need a bit more of that as well. But the was that someone's dog chugging away then or something?
He was shaking and he was hitting the boxes.
I was gonna say, because occasionally I get Minark. He hasn't been on for ages, but he had something wrong with his sewage in his house. So every time someone went to the toilet, you get this dong 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 like that. And when someone pulled the chain,
so not that you'll hear my cat. My cat's always meowing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, random thought. Shout out to MatteBlackBricks as well. Hopefully see him soon up in Birmingham. But yeah, it's. I just feel as though this year more people suffered with the blues than ever before. So, and that just shows you how much people enjoyed it.
100%. And look, we can't go any further without getting our rhinestone and our helmets on. But because Whittakee's going to have his work cut out for him now, reading 3,472 messages. But what I will say is,
we take one person per message. Yeah, one message per.
But while he's doing that, guys, can I get you all to start sending in some questions for Greg in the chat? And what we'll do then is straight after Rhinestone Whittakee, we will be getting to know the story behind. We've talked a little bit about Bricktastic, so great, but a little bit about the beginnings, where it all began for Greg, because these are always the best stories and the most exciting for me. So without further ado, you ready, mate? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get some volumes.
Anyone sticking the banner up? No. Okay, right, well, we'll start off with one of our casual hosts here, is Oak Town. And then our newest one is Liam at the bed. Good evening, glad to see you. Hold down. Right, so we've got a couple that's here and in the chat. We've got Nimble, we've got Londonbridgebricks, nice to see you. And Slurpy, they're all in the. Then we have Brandon. What's that? Lego.
This always happens when everyone reads his name out.
Yeah. He's new, I think, to us. So welcome to the show. If I say you're new and you're not, I apologise. We've got a lot of the same people chatting at the moment. We've got Ass Kicker 9000. I'm sure he's new, so welcome aboard. Lego Team B, always great to see you. We also have Trev's video, which is I'm assuming he's one of yours, Greg. You've seen him before. Good evening.
Hey, I will say, I'm disappointed that we're seeing all these new faces, but I'm not seeing the sub count go up, guys. So
that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Get it going.
Like and subscribe.
We've got all the same people at the moment chatting. It's all the same people. Just seeing if there's any other new ones in. We've got MatteBlackBricks. Hello, Martin. Welcome. Good evening. Nice to see you.
Another Martin.
Martin.
Oh, that must have been a fun stream when he was on here.
Martin. Paddy. Spent some time this afternoon with Paddy. Always nice to see you. Hello again. Yes.
Is this Chris Rea music?
No, it's just I just made it up.
It sounds a bit
Chris
like
Rea,
that,
isn't it?
R.I.P. Chris Rea.
I'll Slurpy in a minute.
Someone's picked that up, Paddy.
Put Lady in Red on.
Right, I'm glad someone's picked that up because obviously that's what it says. And it's because it's National Women's Day. That's why I've got that.
I think it's International Women's Day.
Yeah, International Women's Day. That's what I meant.
There we go. Here for the women.
That's why I said I'm here for the women. I'm not here for the women. I'm here for the women. Yeah, you know.
Paddy, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Or is she?
She?
Yeah, she. Yeah. Muttley.
Paddy was streaming with you earlier.
One of our regulars, Muttley, and he was at Bricktastic. Had a fantastic time.
Nice to meet you, Paddy.
Nice to see you, Muttley. I think is that everything? Oh, Pink Wills. Good evening, Pink Wills.
Yeah,
nice
Meredith.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Very. She is. Yes. And I think I'll be bumping into a Brick World, won't I, Martin, for you to grab something?
She's got some goodies for me, for you, for me, to give to you. So
yeah, and as I'm collecting them, you can always give me some as well. Yeah.
I want to know what that plastic thing is in front of Slurpy. It looks like a plastic boob.
It's a death.
There's my microphone.
It's a potato.
Right, so we've got Jedi Master.
Oh, it's a snowball.
JMB, good evening. And I think, is that everybody? I think I'm up to date with everyone. I'm just, we've got another one.
No.
We've got Big Nate Bricks. Good
Big
evening.
Nate Bricks. Big Nate's out there. Bloody Big Nate, I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, no. I haven't seen him for a while, yeah. Jedi Master, Muttley, Nimble, I think Papa Rex in the house. Always nice to see you. Mugsy lad. There's another one of our been watching us from the beginning. He's friend of Slurpy's.
He looks like a football fan. He must look.
He is. He's a big Man United
Nick.
lad.
We met Nick at Bricktastic first time. Fantastic, lovely lad. Yeah, really nice. Kennedy, True Squadron. He seems to be popping in every week.
Kennedy.
Lovely to see you, mate. Thanks for joining. And that is it. Just a final word from Liam. Yeah, right. Of course, anyone else watching, I'll say hello if I can get in there. Right.
Has anyone got an inhaler for Whittakee? That was a lot of words.
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't have done that with my lungs.
I can see sweat coming along his brow there.
It was. And you know, and there was lots of people chatting as well. So
he needs a vape. He needs a good vape now.
He doesn't like it when people talk over this segment.
What's that saying?
No, I was just saying, Whittakee, you're used to chatting shit. That shouldn't have been a workout, like.
He's going to be stiff tomorrow, boys, I tell you.
It's been a long time. Last time I was stiff, it was at Brickwork. Oh, whoops, no.
What?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, what happened in Manchester stays in Manchester.
That was rigor mortis, mate, because you were on the door test.
No, I meant
He must be over 50.
Yeah, because obviously, of course, you were on the same plane, weren't you, when I looked like I was dying?
Dude, that was hilarious. The first time I met, I was like,
Martin shit himself.
You know when someone in your family dies and you got to take them back home in a coffin if they happen to pop their clogs in another country? I thought Liam was taking one of his family members from Wales back to Chicago or something like that. And I was like, I'd never met Liam before. So, and then I'm saying hello to Liam. He's about 10 rows behind me. And then in between us was Dan from 2K Folds. And you had Whittakee as well, you did not look well on that day, mate. You looked real rough.
I was.
Like, I don't know what was going on or whatever, but I thought you might be nervous. And I think...
I can remember I had that esophagitis. I couldn't remember.
Were you unwell, Whittakee? Yeah.
He was
unwell.
unwell.
I wasn't well. Did you know that, Slurpy?
He reckons he was unwell, which I believed him because I was looking at him thinking, blimey, he's a bit... I thought he's crapping it or something from flying. And then I looked at... And then I was speaking to... Martin, and Martin's like, yeah, I'm not really a great fan of flying, to be honest. And he had, like, how tall are you, Martin? You're 6'2" at least.
6'3".
6'3", so he's 6'3", and he was in like a tiny little seat. It was like, oh
yeah, no, actually, I'm all right with flying, but yeah. I just don't. I think what we were talking about was I don't really, because you were like, you know, a lot of people are active on a plane, whereas I was like, I'll sit there the whole time.
Around. Yeah.
We flew to Los Angeles a couple of years back, and I didn't get up, use the toilet, leave the seat a single time the whole 11.5-hour journey.
Really?
And just locked in on the movies. And like even Kirsty knows, don't speak to me on the flight. I'm just locked in, but not because I'm afraid of flying necessarily, but just, you know, focus. And I think with me, it was a little bit unnerving because Martin was genuinely like, and he was in a really bad place. And I was really worried about him because we'd only met a couple of times prior to that. So it's quite, you know, you're sat next to this person, you're kind of getting to know him, and they're like, you know, I thought he passed out at one point, and he was white as a sheet. He already looked unwell. He'd been sick, you know, into his own sort of airplane lunch and stuff.
Really?
And then
oh no!
And then when you're sat next to that, you're kind of like, there's only so much you can do in a situation like that.
Did you make a point of, oh God, where's a defibrillator around here and stuff like that, just in case?
Wow, yeah.
I fall asleep. My lips look blue, and you poke me just to say,
Is he dead? Oh. But yeah, no, I always get up and wander around. Like, as soon as we're up in the air, I'm wandering around first class, looking for any spare.
I'm surprised you weren't flying first class, mate, to be honest with you. I thought you were going with us lot.
Dan, I was almost going to go business class because Dan was winding me up saying, he's going to go first class and stuff like that. I'm like, you're joking, aren't you? I thought I was going to get, you know, the standard class just to sort of hang with the kids, and then I looked at how much it was, and I was like, bloody hell! Even I might have gone premium economy, but as it happens, I went premium economy coming back because my flights got cancelled coming home, and BA covered a whole extra day for me on like for the hotel, food, and everything like that. They paid for my flights both ways as well, which is unbelievable. So I saved £1,000 on that trip, which was brilliant. And they flew me home premium economy. And I got on the plane, and I was like, I've never seen Oppenheimer. I will start watching that. and I was fixed on that 4 hours or however long it was. I was like, it's an amazing film.
I didn't see that one on there. I missed it.
Oh, dude, Oppenheimer's really good, really good. But yeah, it was going out. It was quite funny. And then coming back. I mean, I was shattered. I was absolutely shattered. I was dead to the world. And then I flew in, got in at Heathrow at about 6 o'clock in the morning, and went across London. I was working. I worked that day. Yeah,
I remember you saying that actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I worked, and then it was just like, it took me about 2 weeks to get over that. I was dead. There was nothing left of me. There really weren't. It was just lack of sleep, lack of everything, and but it was good. I wouldn't change it for the world. You know.
Did you follow with the Barbie movie? No, but I did.
I watched the Barbie movie. I've already seen it. I don't need to see that twice. Don't worry.
Oh, so that's
So,
Not that bad, actually.
look, guys.
It was all right. It was all right. Yeah, it was good.
What I will say, Whittakee, is, and a quick shout out to Dan from Two Gay Falls, who we were referring to then, who was on the same flight as us. And I did actually get to quickly chat with him because he braved it and actually wore those those controversial Lego Crocs.
Oh, God. That was
fantastic. And I did get a small video with him. So when I remember to upload it, we'll play that for you guys. But maybe next week. But Whittakee, can I just get you to just, as all those messages, because obviously we let them build up more than we normally would. There were a few like longer ones in there, perhaps questions, things like that. So just keep an eye on those for us so we can address them as they come around. But yeah, aside from that, let's find out. So generally what we do, Greg, is we just kind of find out, where the story started with you. Obviously for all of us, it's slightly different. Did you have a dark age? What was your kind of, and start us from like you of Lego with a kid, you with Lego as a kid, if that was the case. And then obviously how that kind of turned into, hosting a very popular Friday night show.
Really, to be honest, when I was, 10, something like that, I think it was my dad, bought me a Lego train set. And I liked it so much. I was like, Dad, I really like trains. And so I immediately jumped ship from Lego to Hornby trains. I did at the age of 10. And then that was when my dark age started. Essentially, it started and it kind of stopped at the age of 10 and started at the age of 10 as well. And I didn't really get back into Lego until I was in my 40s, and I was running the London Marathon. And so every Sunday, I think it was predominantly, I would tend to do like a 16-mile jog, like into London and back. And what I would do is I stop off at Tesco's and buy their ready cooked chicken, just to up their protein levels and stuff like that. And while I was there, while I was in the queue, I'd always noticed there was a Batman CMF series. And I was like, oh, I'll collect those. I used to like, I love Batman, and I'll start collecting those. And I bought one or two. The next thing I know, I actually managed to buy 10 without getting any duplicates. And I thought, this is quite interesting. I quite like this. So anyway, ran the London Marathon, got a little bit more into Lego, and then I thought I was getting a bit bored with certain investments and stuff like that, especially when it came to sort of tech stuff and things like that. And I was just like, do you know what? I did some research whilst I was looking it up, and at the time there was sort of all the big thing about Lego being a better investment than gold and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, I might just start doing some research. Anyway, so I was researching, buying stuff, and then I thought, actually, no, I quite like this. I'm going to start actually doing it because I've always wanted to get into model building, but I didn't like the painting side of it. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
same.
It's too in the weeds for me. That is, I'd be forever doing it, and I wouldn't know when to finish as well, which is always a thing with mock builders, I guess. So Lego kind of covered that for me, really. And then I remember back in the day when 50 quid was deemed as a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a Lego set. So and then I was with a mate, and I was like, and he was into buying Lego and stuff like that as well. And I said, do you want to start a YouTube channel? He went, no. Anyway, a year later, I managed to talk him into it. So Londonbridgebricks actually was a duo. I was a duo with a friend of mine called Paul. And the reason it came by the name Londonbridgebricks is because I actually work there's a building on London Bridge called Adelaide House. That's where I worked for 22 years. I work 100 feet down the road from there now. But I just thought, and a lot of people do say to me, and it's a fair point, I say, why don't you call it Tower Bridge Bricks? Why do you call it London Bridge? And it's simply because the word London. That's all it is. You can market the word London so much better than you
So
can.
I don't feel so bad now about using that the wrong icon in that story.
Dude, if you Google, it's a cardinal sin, I'm afraid, Martin. It's if you go Google and type in London Bridge, Tower Bridge comes up. Even Google doesn't know what London Bridge is. And the irony is, London Bridge, the organisation behind it, actually owns all the City of London, including Tower Bridge as well. So I called it that. And the cool thing is, the London Bridge is a really boring looking bridge, to be fair. Like, there's nothing exciting about it whatsoever. However, it is the gateway to the city, guarded by the city dragons. And it's got the best views of London from it as well. Every morning I come across, if it's a nice sunrise, which is notoriously is the case when it's sunny, then,
it's never bloody sunny in London.
Dude, it was sunny this week
in
London. It was beautiful.
Every day he's walking along. It's not the South Bank. Where is it you walk across on your way to work?
Well, it's the North Bank, essentially. But right. I come across. So I come out of London Bridge Station, walk across. So I get my coffee in Hayes Galleria, coffee one anyway. Get onto the bridge. This week, it was like, I went to lunch this week, and I was going to go to the gym. So I was in my shorts and T-shirt, going to the gym, and which is at Cannon Bridge, ironically. And I came out, and it was just everyone was just piled in along the north side in the sun, and I was just like, yeah, it's not that. I'm just going to catch up and get some vitamin D topped up. It was 19 degrees on Wednesday, and people in their shorts and T-shirt. It was absolutely lovely.
To be fair, it was quite sunny this week. Yeah. It's our 1 week of spring, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. Hay fever. It's all kicking off now. Anyway, it's all hay fever. I was like, I'll get a cold. And I was like, no, I won't get this hay fever. It's just bloody.
But going back to your name, Greg, I was thinking, because a lot of people around the world, you say Tower Bridge, it might go, but you say London Bridge, just London. That's it. People are like, it's much more recognisable. So
and then it was just easy. Then, what can I call the podcast? Oh, we called it London Calling. That's an easy one, And, if I do like solo streams and stuff like that, where it's just me, then I'll call it London Eye. You changing the kind of different eye on it. So you can kind of market and package the word London so much more than anything else. So as a YouTuber, when you go to London and stuff like that, I'm kind of one of the first ones that would come up because, London's a multicultural city and, you quite often, you stand on London Bridge for like 10 minutes, you'll see everybody from all walks of life walk past you. And that's kind of reflected in what I do with the podcast every Friday, London Calling. So, back in the day, there was very few women in YouTube. There were different platforms that people used to use and stuff like that. I mean, it was way less then. It was just YouTube and that was it. So I just use London Calling as a hot pot to get people from different platforms, different backgrounds, different sexualities, different ethnic minorities, whatever. It doesn't matter. If they're interesting to me and the AFOL community, I kind of want them on. I want them as a.
That's why none of us have been on then, I guess.
Well, that's it. I can only have so many so many Welsh people on at a time. Gaz is always on every week. He's what
I'm
can
not
I
Welsh.
say? Have you ever been anywhere? Has anyone ever seen a stream where you've seen two Welsh people on the same stream?
They're not. No, they don't exist.
No, exactly. They don't. Exactly.
Hey, me and Joel, although he's questionable.
Joel does not sound Welsh at all.
Yeah, well, that's it.
But
I was gonna say. Sorry, go on.
I was just very quickly going to say, because obviously we're talking about Greg, just a fact. Did you know that not a lot of people know, but he has actually a full bus driving license?
I do, yeah. I was a bus. When I left school, I didn't want to do I know at the time anyway, I didn't want to go to university. So I ended up working for London Transport. I did go to university. Strangely enough, I went to University of Westminster and did a degree in engineering. So I became essentially an engineer for London Transport. And then at the age of 19, they decided in their infinite wisdom, well, if you repair buses, you might need to go out occasionally and kind of fix them up and bring them back. So it means I needed a full PSV driving license. So I've got a full PSV driving license as well. So I can drive a semi-automatic London bus.
Wow.
I'll be honest, I would like to say I did my homework, but he writ it himself.
I wrote it. Google it, you'll see it. Yeah, that is a thing. It is a thing indeed.
I just saw that from Oaktown. Is chess classed as a sport or a game?
Oh, is it a sport?
I don't know. Like, I mean, e-gaming's a sport. You know what I mean? Like playing video games is a sport. So
is it?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, it is. I don't think it should be, but
Are you a bit of a gamer, Slurpy? You a bit of a gamer?
It's probably a sport as well. So
I used to game a lot.
sounds like that, anyway.
Yeah, I do play.
So
Used to be
the
big
one thing I was
fan.
going to ask Greg about is where did because I remember speaking to Hive about this because this predates my YouTube experience, but I remember Hive talking to me about how you guys used to do a kind of nylon thing.
Oh, we still do. It's never ended.
New York, but you know what I mean? Where it's this kind of I think you're muted, Greg.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm still here.
I can hear.
Oh wait, is it just me?
Yeah.
Well, as long as you can hear me, I'll still say it, and then he can answer.
Okay.
Had a stream where the two of you did something like a
So
Atlantic type
Hive
thing.
and I used to do a stream called. Oh, we still do. I mean, it's never really ended. We just never got back to doing it again. Called the Transatlantic live stream, and it's basically Hive and I doing a stream together. As simple as that, really. That is it. It's never really ended. I've never said, oh, we're never going to stream again or anything like that. We've just been busy guys doing other things. And if you're growing your channel, live streams are good, but you growing your channel. This is something I wanted to talk to Han about, or Martin, or Cool, or whatever he goes by. Is about growing your channel, because live streams are good and they're good for sort of concreting and cementing in the community, but growing a channel on YouTube, you kind of need videos for that. So that was what I was interested in talking to you about that for sure. And if you do want to keep streaming and just streaming only, I'm interested to know, Martin, why you don't stream on Twitch, or do you stream on Twitch?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really know enough about it. And recently somebody else was saying that apparently TikTok is good for promotion. I use Instagram basically as the billboard for the YouTube channel.
Great
but
idea.
some people are saying TikTok is apparently better for that. But
it's full of weirdos.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't have to engage, that I don't think it'd be an issue. If I'm just using it as a platform to say, go over there and check this out, then I'm more than happy with that. But with Instagram, I have found, even though that was the original plan there, I do find that a little bit more warmer and engaging, and I actually do spend a lot of my time there. But in terms of videos, I think I always wanted the channel to be what I'm able to maintain. I don't want to be false sense of hope or give people, because I know a lot of people out there who I've spoken to who've got thousands of followers, and they got that from doing shorts or whatever, but really they wanted to stream. And when they stream, those people don't really tune in. They've got hardly anybody in the
different
chat.
Audience. Yeah, you're right. Different audience.
Yeah, or it's being created based on kind of, pillars of sand, essentially. So they then struggle to kind of do what they really want to do. Whereas I've always thought, if I want people to engage in the chat like they do, and we've always had we've been quite lucky with that. Solid group of people, albeit a smaller team of people, but they come back every week, they watch the show, and based on the analytics, they watch it in its fullness, which at some point in time. So that's really all we want, because I don't want to set up this expectation that I'm going to be putting out this and that regularly and then not be able to live by it or not be able to keep it consistent. So
maintain.
It is a balancing act really for me as well. And I think this is my forte, if you hadn't already noticed, is talking, holding conversation and meeting new people. Whereas the whole look what I've bought, let me showing this off, showing that off, is less my thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I do like watching that, but from my point of view, it's just not the way I was raised, it's just not automatic for me to go, hey, look what I bought this week. Sure. Whereas there is a lot of that kind of content out there, which I know people do gravitate towards.
Yeah, and there's loads of it, and even I do it. I don't. What I don't find tasteful about people that do it is when they tell you how much money they've spent. I spent £1,000 on it. I don't need to know that. That's going to turn me off more than anything. And whenever I do a haul video, I do it because it's popular. If it wasn't a popular thing, I really wouldn't bother. But I never say how much I spend. I just say I've got like I got oh, they were down there earlier on. They're not now. I put them away. They're in the Londonbridgebricks vaults. So I bought the 3 icon sets. And I got them really cheap. I got 2 of them really, really cheap. But I bought them over the course of like 6 weeks. You know, I knew I wanted to get the Schumacher one because I loved Schumacher back in the day, and Nigel Mansell was at something like 35% off. And so is Ayrton Senna. So I thought, okay, well, I'll get them. And then I've got the trio of them. And then I can do some really, you know, a little bit of content in and around that and encapsulate it a little bit. So that's what I did. So I buy things quite often and then I sit on them for a while. And then I might do some sort of bit of content with them, you know. But ultimately, I'll probably end up doing a live stream with it or creating a little video with it or something like that. Like I did one, so take for example the Lego haul video that I did on Instagram. I did that took ages to do that. It took absolutely ages. Like a 3-minute video will take you an hour to film around roughly. If you want to get rid of all the and all that sort of thing, it took me about 3 takes per one, and then I'll take a take that I like, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll use that. Now because I do waffle a bit, not quite at Martin's level, mine, but so I bought other stuff that I couldn't even get on the video because the video was, if you look at the video, like the recent one, is 2 minutes 59 seconds. It's like literally just made it. So, and that's the thing, and then you do that, and say for example, it got something like I don't know, 4,000 views or something like that on Instagram anyway, and then I thought I'll do the usual sort of Instagram TikTok thing where I'll just get the 3 icons, F1 icons together, and I'll just turn around and show them, which some people do, you know, and that got like double the views, and it took me literally 20 seconds to film and just I put it on a Kate Bush track, Wuthering Heights, and that's it. So it's the algorithm is a really weird thing, and I don't normally do the most popular things because I just really do what I want to do, but I try and do a bit of different content each week if I can, as well as doing the London calling thing, which is my gem. That's my main thing. So like you, Martin, that is my main thing as well, and I really enjoy live streaming. And what you'll get from live streaming is you'll get loyalty from the people that watch you, because they connect with you better. And that's what I want to do. And that's how, even when it comes to making videos, I want to make videos where I can connect with people better. And Lego hauls, it's definitely not a thing for doing that. Lego hauls is just for like people saying to you, oh yeah, I got this and that and da-da-da-da. Because the call for arms in those videos is, okay, this is what I bought on March the 1st. What did you buy on March the 1st? Whereas with, say, the video that I've done with the 3 icons F1 cars, it especially on TikTok, which is, I think that's hit about 12,000 now on views on that one. It's people sending me pictures of their F1 cars on display. Different sort of thing, you know, sort of thing. And there wasn't even a call for arms on that. It was just POV when you get all the F1 icon cars or something like that in one go. And so it's weird. There's different ways, different rules for engagement. But I like doing reviews as well. And I don't do as many as I'd like. But that's because to film a review and script it and all that kind of stuff and do the voiceover and maybe a different sort of hook at the beginning, that literally takes a whole day. But that won't necessarily get as many views as something that took 25 seconds to do as well. So, but that's algorithm. So ultimately, no one really knows, or there are frameworks. There's loads of different frameworks you can do to become popular, but there's no guarantee So I'm kind of like, well, I don't do this for a living. I do this because I want to do it. I do it because I enjoy it. I get excitement from it. I get good social engagement out of it. So I'll do basically what I want to do. And that's what I do. That's essentially it. No one comes to me to watch Star Wars, Speed Champions, Harry Potter. But as you might tell from my background, I can walk the walk if I need to, you know? So that I'm kind of like, I'm not pigeonholed. I can't be pigeonholed, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, Martin. I just want to very quickly add. This is the young man as well that I know did a video of how to put a sticker on, and you got over 1 million views, didn't you, or something like that?
I wind people up a treat days. I haven't done.
Oh no, I find it hilarious.
No, it's a funny thing. Right?
I was going to do a take the mick coin one out of it, like I have done.
Loads of
videos, but
over the year that I did it, year and a half, because I did one last weekend just to sort of see, just test the water, and it's amazing. It takes me. It's basically 9 seconds, right? So I set it all up. It was always exactly the same music, same amount of time, 9.76 seconds. If anyone's ever interested, it's the same visual on top. I do exactly the same angle, generally speaking. But there is a lot going on there. It really isn't just me getting one of these and putting the sticker on. There's a lot of other things going on, and people kind of do engage with that. And the weird thing is, for something that takes such a little bit of time, it gets there's a lot of reward from it. Like they bare minimum, those videos will get 1,500, right? On average, they'll get about 35,000. At best, 1.2 million.
Yeah.
So
I mean, obviously, I saw it on Hive, and obviously every week it kept showing every week. It's getting this now. Now it's got 1 million
because it winds him up. Like Hive, it used to wind him up.
Yeah,
and then
it's giving you, because I saw that, and it's working for you.
In a jokey way, it does. But the thing is, right, the way I see it, because people see that, I've even had people that are like really into their marketing say to me, you're just clickbaiting. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm actually showing people how I put stickers on. And there's a lot of stickers that come with Lego. There really is. And I don't mind it, albeit Lego really has to get better at matching their stickers with their brick colours.
Would you say that's got worse over the last couple of years? Because it seems to be.
I actually do think they've dipped in the last 6 months, for sure. And I speak as someone who actually does apply a lot of stickers. And I enjoy the graphics side of it. I think some of them are absolutely lovely. And I do get why Lego do it. I do understand that. And that is basically because Lego are a victim of their own success as to why they don't
They do need to match the colours, though. The grey is...
But I don't mind stickers, but match them. If you want to see, one of the latest sets out there is the Full Anglia set. If you look at that, and you look at the sticker on that, it is horrific how bad that sticker is. Again, another Harry Potter example would be Gringotts, the actual Gringotts sticker that goes over the top of it. One of the best sets Lego have ever done. It's certainly in my top 10, but that Gringotts sticker it's an abomination at best. It really is. So the reason I went back to it I went back to it this week is that I just thought, I haven't done one for about 3 weeks. Let's just do another one. Did another one, boom, 10,000 views. It's also the speed in which it hits. It'll get 1,000 views in like 35 minutes, something like that. It literally, it's one like some of my videos. It'll just be slow burners. They just bumble along, going up and up and up and up and up. All right, and even videos that I've done that hit million, they never go like that. It's a slower. But when it comes to these sticker ones, it's just like that. It literally goes straight up and then comes straight back down again.
I find with mine, they go up like, I might get like in the first couple of hours 400 or something like that. It's a lot less than you, obviously, but and then it might like about a couple of days then might get up to 800 or 1,000, and then that's it, and then it stops. I never get after about 3 days.
The algorithm is so difficult to work out, isn't it?
But everyone's on an equal level. Everyone's on an equal level. When you do, and here's the irony, right? Here's the irony. Everyone who's done a parody, there's about 25 people that have done parodies of me putting stickers on, right? All those videos have done very well for them as well.
I was going to do one, and I just didn't get my head around it in the end. I did one because some bloke did about if I don't get so many views, I'm going to sell my girlfriend, so I got to sell my Lego. So I did one where I said like the cat was going to poo in my bed if I don't get like 1,000.
Yeah, but see, I'd want to see that.
A million views as a joke.
And I want to see you laying it after that as well.
I got hardly any.
Well, that tells you more about your people that follow you than anything else, really. Yeah. But yeah, and the reason I will keep doing them, like this week. So the one that I did last week, I say last week, it was Thursday or Friday, is an F1 one. So I was like, I did an F1 sticker like about a month ago. I'll use it for this weekend to jump on that bandwagon. That's why that Schumacher set coming out and getting that this week. I was like, yeah, don't do it 3 weeks ago, or don't do it right at the beginning of the week on March the 1st. Do it over the weekend when there's all this F1 hype in the algorithm, because the algorithm will go, oh, this is interesting. This is getting a little spike. We'll take a look at that.
Because if you look back at some of the old sets, like from before 2010 and that, a lot of the style sets, they were all printed. You hardly had any stickers back in those days.
Yeah, but Lego was a lot smaller. It was a much smaller company back then. And it's because it's a victim.
They'd have afford to do more printed bricks then, surely.
Yeah.
I think they're adding more detail now, though, aren't they? Like there's some sets where there's a lot of stickers, and you just know if they were to print every sticker detail, it would cost a fortune. So like the Krusty Burger one that I've got, the Krusty Burger set had a ton of stickers, but they were brilliant. Like it was actually a set I didn't mind putting stickers on because they were all like brilliant little Easter egg and reference.
They do it right. That's brilliant. But it's when they're doing the stickers and they're not matching the color of the bricks. That's the problem.
That's a nightmare when they do that. And the Ford Anglia is definitely a good example of that. But what I like about doing the stickers is that I put a lot of effort. Like London Calling takes hours and hours and hours to do, to literally film and put together, and then do all the work after that as well, especially the audio side of it, which doesn't take too long, but it's still half an hour. But on the flip side, I can then do a little bit of content that just tops the channel up. And another thing as well, here's a tip for everyone. What you should do now with something like Instagram is repost some of your reels. Good example of that. Went to Bricktastic in 2024, and they had the parade of AT-ATs, right? I posted that back in the day to the music of Imagination, which is the Willy Wonka musical music, and it got 1 million views.
Wow!
And it got 1 million. It was a really nice one because it was getting 50,000 views a day until it pretty much hit 1 million, and then that was it. End of story. It died a death then. And then I was like, oh, do you know what? Bricktastic, just before this year, I'll repost it, see how that goes. Because the CEO of Instagram saying, yeah, repost some old stuff, and you'll get like a different audience in them. So I thought I'd do that. Last time I looked at it, it was on something like 420,000. That one, and that's the same content as what I used before. Yeah, which is nice because it's just. As of about 1 o'clock this afternoon, helped me hit 8,000 on Instagram, so that's nice.
Well, I think, we could probably talk about content, the algorithm, whatever, till the cows come home. We could probably dedicate a couple of shows to it and still never really get to the heart of it. But it's interesting, actually, because me and Sarah were talking a little bit about it, aka Paddy the Theatre Dog, earlier on the stream that I did earlier today. And I was just talking about what you have already kind of highlighted there, Greg, but I think it's important that you should always be doing content that you enjoy. Because for me, Instagram and YouTube is always going to be like a legacy thing for me more than anything else. It's going to be that photo album that's up in your attic that you pull out. You don't necessarily show to people, but you look back on memories and what is the representation of what you did. If I left Instagram tomorrow, I could look at it in 10 years and remember those things. So first and foremost, for me, it should be that. The whole look at me, look what I've done, regardless of whether you're showing off a haul or you've saved money or you've got reduced sets. I mean, we're all doing that. We wouldn't be on social media if we wouldn't do that. And I'm quite famous for kind of saying that here for at least a little percentage of, hey, look at me. But really, I think it's the passion. And I think my main focus has always been try to not be derivative of something that's already out there. So with the whole sticker thing, you're probably not the first person to ever put a sticker on and put content on it, but you kind of shaped it and turned it into what it is. And of course, it's not something you see everywhere. We're probably not the first. Well, obviously, none of us are the first people to do a Lego talk show, but within that talk show, we can organically change it with the hosts and with the the content we use, and obviously in particular for us, the chat, we can kind of amalgamate it and change it and formulate it into something that becomes something very different from the next talk show down the road. So, and it's quite funny actually, because we were talking recently about, somebody asked in the chat why the ice cube and why the ice thing, and that just came about by chance, because I think we started this show very early on, and it was okay. We were kind of like a derivative of like an ACOB sort of thing, which I never really wanted to be that. I wanted to do our own thing, but they used the term heater quite a lot, and flames and everything's fire. And there was a lot of those kind of comments in the chat. And I remember, I think it was Muttley, who was one of our, diehard fans from day one. And I remember saying to Muttley, we don't do fire here. That's another chat show you're talking about. And we just do the opposite. So they started putting in the comments, and this was the chat now, putting in the comments, okay, let's do an ice cube, or let's do a snowman, or whatever it is. And then that just slowly turned into this ice cube guy. And now he's, we're trying to think of a name for him. And then the show changed its name around that. And it's just, and I think that going back to what you're doing with the Hive, with doing his Hive streams, where it's something different and something new that people want to see. But of course, in your case, on top of all of that, you've also got something that's very, very short form, which meets the current community standard of my attention span is only 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
If you can do something that's exciting, fun to watch, different every time, but also within 10 seconds of their attention span, you've got it.
Yeah. When you look back at your stats, I'm not super heavy into stats, but I'm always interested in different types of video do look different. When you look back on a stat, a good video or a bad video will look like that. So at the top is where it starts, and at the bottom. Now, if you've done a good video, so the video, say for example, of me turning around with those 3 icon sets, at the moment, right, looks like that. It looks like the second one there. So it's holding people's attentions more. When I do the sticker one, right, it is like that at the top, because it's so short. Before anyone knows it, it's finished. And quite often they'll watch it again. So it gets something like, my average on that is 264% watched. Ooh. Right? Because people are like, hold on, I want to make sure I see all that again. When they do, and that's why it goes
seconds and thirds, like
and that's the thing, and that's why they are popular videos. And when they hit 1 million, which a lot of they do quite well, I'm just like, I'll just keep doing it. And like I say, when people have done a parody of them, they've realised themselves, actually, Greg's onto something there.
And that's quite important, because like with me, I like the idea of showing off a set that I've got, for example, but I'd want to do it in a way that suits me. So I would never turn around with a set in my hand. But what I may do is turn around, and this is just something that popped in my head. It may never work. I may never do it. But I'll turn around like that with some music, and then realize actually I haven't got the set in my hand. I've forgotten to, and then quickly pick it up.
Yeah.
Or something like that, for example. So that would be more suited to like me, and then you're kind of copying and jumping on that bandwagon, but also
everyone
kind
can
of
copy, right? Everyone can copy what everyone does, right? I'm not doing anything original. Well, I am in some respects, but the main thing is you put your twist on things.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Your bit of sense of humor and all that kind of stuff. I've even done it with fantasy sets. Fantasy, I did. I built it's a really good fantasy, are really worth checking out as well, folks. I built the Sherlock Holmes 221B Baker Street set. It came with a couple of stickers. That was all. In fact, they weren't stickers. They were what do they call them?
Decals.
Transfers.
Decals. Yeah, they were decals. They were proper transfers. But they did come with one sticker, and it was a mirror. And it was a mirror. It was a very reflective mirror. It was essentially a mirror down in the canteen area of it. And the thing is with fantasy stickers, it is exactly the sticker is exactly the size of the tile in which you're adhering it to. And so I used their version, Fantasy's version of a brick separator, and I applied it, and it was absolutely perfect. Equally, right, like all the people out there, especially those that are in LAN and say Legos, right, quite often, right, I'll put one on, right, and it won't be straight. And again, creates that it winds people up, it triggers people, and they go and they'll just jump in and say, well, that's not even straight, and blah blah blah. And well, it's not meant to be necessarily straight. It's the technique. This is just how I do it.
Even if they give a negative response, it's helping you. They don't realize.
They don't get it. Yeah. It's like someone put. So I the nice thing about doing reels, shorts, TikToks is that you can use all 3 videos or one video on 3 platforms. I did it today. I put the turning around one. I did it yesterday. I did a turning around one on TikTok. I think, like I say, it's on about 11,000 now. And some guy on there goes, it's being a bit derogatory. Oh, dude's acting like he's got an Evo or something like that. And I just replied to him. I said, if it was an Evo, I'd still be spinning around. Do you know what I mean? So you put literally put a positive spin on it. And that's the thing, but it's engagement, whether people like it or not.
Up like when I do things on Instagram, it goes straight onto Facebook as well, so I don't have to do a separate one.
Yeah, that's it. All you got to do is just make sure the tags. Yeah, just make sure your tags are appropriate, and that's it. But that's the benefit of doing it. And different algorithms will.
And you said earlier that haul videos are quite popular. Yeah, is that right? Did you say?
Yeah, but there's different ways of doing the haul videos as well.
I put one out this morning, so I'll see what it's like later.
Yeah, but it's some of that comes down to personality. Like if you're people want to see people, that's the thing, and they don't just want to see someone's hands or something like that, or a bag.
I think with my whole video, like with a lot of things, I just show the thing, but I'm actually, it's like now if you could see me and I'm actually showing so you can see me. So I thought I'd try that way for a change.
And it's just, and but see, that's much more engaging. So when, say for example, New Year's Day this year, I was at the Lego store. I was like third or fourth in line, and it was the day we had those mega queues because of the Krill house. Met my mate there, Jules, Jumper Plate Jules, a shout out to you. And I just said to him, right, I said, I've got all this Lego. Do you want to shoot a video? He went, where are you going to do it? I said, well, we could do it here in the restaurant because we were having breakfast. Or I said, we could just do it in the car. So we just did it in the car. But ultimately, I had fun doing it. It wasn't, it was just a really good laugh doing it. And I enjoyed it. And sometimes I do a video like a Lego haul or something like that. And it's just a nice piece of work,
I think you hit the nail on the head there, though. It's like at the end of the day, you've got to also enjoy it and have fun.
Yeah, it's not, I don't want it to be stressful.
If it starts becoming a chore, then it's
not my job. Yeah, it's not my job. So I'll give it so much. And if I don't like it, I just won't put it out there, which occasionally I do. But yeah, it certainly takes you out of your comfort zone. That's for sure. But you need to enjoy it. You need to enjoy being challenged as well.
But so look, Greg's giving away the keys of the kingdom there, I think, but some sound and some sage advice.
Thank you.
But look, what we will do is we will try and make a sharp turn into Bricktastic and mocks, because we want Greg to get an opportunity to showcase some of his mocks, and then we can put a poll in the chat, because you guys out there, you love a juicy poll. So let's give him a. Did you get that one, Whittakee?
Yes, I got that one.
So let's grease the poll and let's
we'll love a juicy poll.
Let's find out. So Slurpy, have you fired up the potato, mate? Have we got some video images coming in? Let's do Greg's poll.
We're struggling to load anything here today.
You fed the hamster.
Oh, it's that bad. Right, let's see. This is.
Do you want me to share? I can share it from my pistol.
Yeah, share. It might be better. I don't know, because a lot of the time some people have a different device and whatever. So,
do you want me to do it?
Yeah, it's easy.
I have it up here in the browser. I can just share the screen here.
Oh, there we are. Great stuff.
It's too late, Slurpy. You're fired.
Dun, dun.
One job he had. One job.
Look, it's saying for StreamYard there was an issue with your file. Please try again later.
All right, let me see what I can do.
Here we are. There you go. Oh, I have it there.
He's teasing us now.
That's it.
There we
Finally.
go. We're there.
Yeah, showcase it for us, mate.
All right, so this is a brilliant mock by a brilliant guy, actually. Goes by the name of Not That Sam Smith. And,
I was going to have that one next week.
Yeah, he was. this is what he did. He did the gremlin on it. So he kind of took inspiration from Gizmo, and then just applied a load of other things. I mean, the writing's brilliant, and this is one of the highlights for me from Bricktastic. I'm hoping actually he's going to be at the Black Country Brick Show, because I might actually interview him there about this. But yeah, this is for me one of the highlights. I mean, all the mocks are brilliant. Don't get me wrong. And by the way, people that are used to watching London Calling, I didn't actually take many pictures at Bricktastic, but because I get a lot sent in to me, I was like, oh, I know, I've got a pool of photos I can pick upon.
I'm just going to say right now that while Lego Team B is still there, I spent a lot of time looking at this mock, probably more than I'd like, purely because it was right next to where Lego Team B.
It was where they were, yeah.
And I spent so much time going back and forth that table, hoping to see them, but sadly, obviously didn't. And now, obviously, I know why now. But at the time, I was like, right, these guys must be hiding under the table. They see me coming. But yeah, just inadvertently saw this a lot, and it is a fantastic looking.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. No, they
even got the little alarm clock next to it and everything.
I know it's so good. It really is.
And I didn't even notice the robotic arms from where he'd started to melt as well. Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
He's got the lights on there. They look.
That's
great.
what I like the most is the wee Christmas lights.
Yeah. Me too. He should light those up as well. That would look great.
But that fierce though.
It's the same with
the eyes. It's just brilliant. It's just a brilliant one. He is so recognisable, and I mean, I'm not really sure how old Martin 1 is, but Martin 2 is definitely is sort of from my sort of age anyway.
Oh yes.
And we were around when this came out, and this is iconic. And I think this makes Gizmo look ordinary.
When
to be honest,
Busters came out.
Yeah,
I would totally buy this. Yeah, I would totally buy this if it came out.
This looks menacing.
Get the little miniature of anyway, Gizmo, and I think that miniature Gizmo looks spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is the Lego. Lego did a really good. That official Lego set is excellent. It really is. I need to buy it actually. I tell you what I want to see. I want to see someone. I'm going to ask.
So is that the actual
Sam
official
about
one
this.
then? Is that the one that you can buy?
That's the one you can buy.
Oh, I thought he made that. Oh, right.
No. That's the one you can buy. And what I'd like to see Sam do with this as well is do the car for him. I think that would look good. Gizmo was
do you know what blew me away with this is the way he's used Lego to make the word. How do you get that to look so much like that? That logo just using Lego pieces. Like, where do you start with something like that? It's fantastic.
Yeah, man. It did a good G on that.
That's ridiculous. Like,
that is good. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got very recognisable music. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
It's just love it. And they're doing the Gremlins 3 as well. So he's jumping on a bandwagon there very, very well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Even though sometimes years later they bring out a follow-up and it tends to be rubbish, but I'm hoping this won't be.
I know. But it's just nice to have it out there. We always get the classic. This for me is one of the best Christmas movies.
Well.
It's one of the best Christmas movies out there. Very underrated.
Back in the day,
Christmas
sequels
movie.
weren't always great, apart from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
But Gremlins 2 actually was good. Yeah.
So that's one of the pickies that I chose. Slurpy.
Nice.
hell yeah.
What's next then?
What? Can you guys see this?
Yeah,
we can see that. There we go.
These are all the ones I was going to put.
So, Minas Tirith, I think they pronounce it as. It's about the only thing I can ever seem to pronounce.
I can't pronounce it properly either.
Minas Tirith.
Right, now has this been... Didn't Padawan throw this up or somebody throw this up a previous week?
Don't think so.
No, it was on
I
my
mean,
list.
it was going to show up at some stage.
But it won't be now.
I thought we'd had this before, in which case I was going to say still talk about it, still showcase it, but we won't put it in the poll because we don't want to give anything a chance to win twice. But yeah, no, if it hasn't been up before, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the beauty of this set as well, the mock, sorry, is it just seemed to be like in loads of space. It seemed like there was no other mocks around it. So
there absolutely wasn't.
It gave everyone, like, it was always a big crowd around it because you could get a full 360 on it, and it did just look class. And Cool Han, you were right there.
What's happening there?
The actual mock creator seemed real nice as well, which, you know, it's always a bonus when they're willing to chat which most are, but
G-Bricks.
just looks
shout
stunning.
out to G-Bricks. This is his mock, and the cool thing is, I haven't watched it in 20 years, but I just literally finished the other day, and I was watching it whilst around the time of Bricktastic. Lord of the Rings, the extended versions of it. So I was really into this, and of course, this, in a lot of ways, this was the light that lit the fuse for me, because from this this year's Bricktastic, I bought 2 Lord of the Rings Lego sets.
You got Rivendell, didn't you?
Yeah.
Best Lego set of all time.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's why I got it. I've been wanting it for yonks.
I totally agree.
Yeah. And I just thought, well, I'm going to buy it at some point. I might as well buy it there. And lucky for my missus, we managed to just about get it in the car. Otherwise, I would have popped her on the train home, I think.
I mean, Greg, I always said I was going to stick with Star Wars, but I've got all the Lord of the Rings, the newer sets, because they're just fantastic. Just love them.
Yeah.
I will be getting the new one of this, but obviously after Brickworld.
That was Dumbledore the White there.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it, Martin? Madly back there. That's Dumbledore the White. My favourite character from Return of the Jedi. I mean, Return of the King.
Am I the only person who's looking in the background to see if I can see one of us?
I see that.
Yeah, now you've said it.
There was so many people at Bricktastic though that looked like you, Cool Han.
Really?
The amount of
one
times I've just got,
image of him, apart from
there's
being about
Martin.
2 feet
Oh
low.
shit, no, it's not. It's just some other bold bloke with a beard.
Just another bald geezer.
No,
Just another bold bloke
was a
with a
bloke,
beard.
though. He had a bald head. He had a blue T-shirt on. He had a ginger long beard. He looked just like you, mine, but he was about 2 foot short.
Did you go and talk to him anyway? Pretend he was
No,
called
we
Martin.
were too tired. We were at the table. We'd knackered by then. We just we were having a rest.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Right.
Man. It was awesome.
Minas Tirith is down then, guys. What is next?
Yeah, we need to do that, Martin. We definitely need to do that, Martin. We'll do that one day. Maybe we'll do the something or other. But I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get the bloody Barad-dûr, or Barad-dûr, as they like to call it.
Barad-dûr.
Yeah. Or Bazzy's doors. I quite like calling it that. So this is harping back to the Black Country Brick Show. A couple of the guys there. This is their mocks, and the thing is, I mean, frankly, I've shown arguably 3 of the biggest mocks that were there. What with Minas Tirith and War of the Worlds here, they're 2 of the biggest mocks that were there. So arguably they're the biggest, not necessarily the best, but in their category, I just thought these had a bit of wow factor. Very memorable. Very, very cool. And these guys actually run the Black Country Brick Show, which is a big reason, actually. Having spoken to them, especially Paul as well, was a really nice guy. I was like, yeah, do you know what? I actually fancy a bit of that. So I even booked up the hotel like a few hours ago to make sure I was there and stuff like that. So I'll be there on the Sunday. I'll be there super early, actually. But you look at the splat pieces that are used there for when the ship's turning over on its side and things like that. And those tripods, alien ships, those are based on the original Wells book of them. Yeah, that's what they look like. They actually had eyes like that.
Is that what they look? Because I was.
Yeah.
I thought
Hagrid's hut.
It does. It is Hagrid's hut, isn't it, with eyes.
Yeah.
But this is what I was saying at the event, and I think I was saying it to Kirsty, and she was just like, "Oh no, I don't really care." But I was like, "This is not only is this great because obviously the wording around the outside. I'm a big fan of the book. It's one of my favorite reads. But the fact that it's the only time it's been done visually accurate to the movie, particularly the tripods, because they've kind of every other time it's been done on film or TV, they've kind of made a mess of it. But this was really good, really good.
It's great, and this is like London in the Victorian times. Those buildings all exist in London. Big Ben's in half on there. I even ran round the side and said I was actually born in this part of London. I said
I was born here.
I was.
There's
you giving out papers with a flat cap on the corner.
Dude,
there.
I was literally...
There he is. There's the midwife here. Why is she naked? What the?
That was it. I was literally born just adjacent to where Big Ben is, and it was So I was like, if this was to scale, this is where I would have been born. albeit I'm old, but I wasn't around in Victorian times. Before anyone says that in the chat.
Nor me, Nimble.
No,
Whittakee
from
was,
the Boer War.
Whittakee was an absolute relic.
Relic.
And the other thing that's great about War of the Worlds, which is worth mentioning, is that this book was written, and it was like probably the earliest version of science fiction that ever existed, because it was written like at the turn of the century or the end of the last century, and it's based on that timeline as well. So it was written in like 1800 something.
But Martin, don't you think back then? So say this book's like 120 years old. I think we can comfortably say it's around that 120 years old, right? Back then, the thing that basically screwed over the aliens was a little virus, a cold, right? And that's come back to haunt us 100 years later, hasn't it? Through COVID and stuff like that. It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Well, it's particularly for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So, you speak from experience on that, but it's something, one little cell or something that's kind of alien to everybody on the planet. And next thing we know, the world's in lockdown, and that was a crazy time. It really was. But and that lettering going around the edge is the first sentence in the first paragraph of the book, War of the Worlds. Yeah, great,
cool.
And even just creating the letters, I think for me, if the mock was just the letters on a flat plateau, I would have actually liked it, because just for me, that's quite to be able to just manipulate Lego into not just writing but a font. I think is quite a big piece of work. I respect that kind of stuff.
Oh, there you go, 1890. I was close, Martin. 120 years.
That's still younger than Whittakee. Like, I don't know.
I was going to say, when they originally broadcast it, they didn't they, on the radio like years ago?
Orson Welles,
yeah, and like people actually believed it. So I was told.
They believed it was happening.
It rang up and it was all
Richard Byrne,
yeah. They thought it was the end of the world.
I mean, Whittakee, what did you think of it whenever you first heard it back?
Yeah, it didn't have a radio.
I was there when it was
Morse code.
Yeah. It was Morse code. He got it on.
I was too busy putting all the washing through the mangle.
He got it via telegram.
What the heck happened there?
Why is it all dark? What's happened? We're still here, folks. Well, at least I think we are.
Whittakee ended the stream.
Yeah, he's decided to sabotage. Whoa!
Oh, there we go. See this one. This is cool. So this is my good friend Gaz, aka the minifig. Ooh.
You'll love this, Whittakee.
Guess what's got my vote?
This one is essentially a modification, a customization of the Pharrell Williams brilliant
that's it,
set that came out. I loved it. Anyway, so I just thought, because I wanted to show you guys different sizes of stuff that I really liked, and and this was just a cool one. This is a really cool one.
No, this is great. Whoa, get back here.
Yeah, I'm a big.
So there we go, guys. The poll is live. Obviously, I think we should spend a little bit more time looking at this one, because it's really interesting, because I want to see. Can you go back into the TARDIS again? Because I missed that while I was looking at the poll. I see. Right. Hey? So they've never done this in Lego apart from that dimension set, have they?
No, they did it in Lego Ideas. It was actually a very good TARDIS.
Just one second, wasn't it?
Right. Okay.
It's a shame they don't do it as a theme, because they could make so many. You've got like 15 Doctors, you've got all different TARDISes, you've got obviously loads of bad guys. They could do so much with it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there that do that. That's the thing that kind of makes it cool. But the Doctor Who Lego set is a really good Lego set. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite ideas. Doctor Who, and the TARDIS is like one of my favorite all-time spaceships as well.
Yeah,
it's like
it's big on the inside.
Yeah. I know. I just love it. It's just a great idea, great concept. They come out with that in the '60s, man. That's just wild.
No, I love the colors here. Like I don't actually remember the TARDIS ever blasting off like that, but it's pretty cool. Like,
This is my vote. Probably only get the one vote.
Yeah. So look, the poll is live, guys. So if you're watching out there, please get in the poll. At the moment we got 8 votes, but we've got more viewers than that.
That's it. Now this one, I don't actually know who did this. I just saw it as a picture that was sent in to me, and I was just like, you know what? I just really like it. I just think it's a lovely. Yeah.
Is that a red dragon on the side?
Oh, you're so boring with your red dragon.
Yeah, just another mythical being, you know.
Not everything red is a red dragon.
What are you trying to say?
It is a dragon, though, isn't it?
I think he's right. It is actually a red dragon. I mean, it could be a bit of bubblegum, but it's a red dragon.
This is the piece that go in the hat of the knights that you can buy.
It's nice, but I just really like this one. Like I couldn't even tell. You could just about make out who the mock builder is of it, but it's just
someone scan that QR code because it should.
It's a beautiful mock, and I think based on the story you told us earlier about your kind of exit and entry to Lego, I think is quite important. Really, there's like a train set one. So
yeah.
And
the irony is, all those years later, Bricktastic last year, and I bought it one this year as well, actually, I bought exactly the same Lego set again, 12-volt Lego train set from 1987.
Wow. Now we all know how old Greg is.
Exactly, yeah. In 87, I was 10, so...
Oh, so you're only 3 years older than me then, Greg.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually shocked how I've still got a full head of hair. In all honesty, it is at my age. I'm quite surprised. It's good glue.
Well, you're only in your 40s, aren't you?
Yeah, I was born in 1980.
Was you in the 80s? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're older than I am. I'm older than you.
1968.
1968. Oh, dude.
And I've still got a head of hair.
You are a relic. Jeez.
68.
He's the old git of the stream. It's normally me, but yeah, this is
definitely a git.
So these ones are just ones I wanted to send in and show you. This was a brilliant Lego Town display that's never to be seen again if Jules has got anything to go by.
Don't let Martin have his view on that.
He hits towns, he hits cities, he hits creativity.
Really?
So funny, mate. The way you ranted about that last week was hilarious.
That's funny.
Greg, did you see his soup box?
No, I didn't actually. I put some pictures in of the soapbox as well. So,
I'll whenever I show these soup box ramps, I'll show what Cool Han concocted.
Did he actually do one? I don't remember him doing one. I'd like to have taken him up.
It was him slagging it off, wasn't it?
Was it a bit embarrassing?
Slagging.
He wasn't the one that did just the wheels, was it? It wasn't him.
No, fuck it. That would have been better.
No way.
This was abysmal. Like
some of us were busy doing a stream that, and trying to entertain our. All of us were in a hotel room together. We decided to do a competition to build a Lego set. Go and check it out if you haven't already. It's probably one of the funniest videos we've done because it was like 12 of us in a room doing this competition, building as quick as we could, go on to the next round. And I was obviously trying to host and do all the kind of bits and pieces to make
all the show's viewers in one room.
I know, but wait, were you really entertaining? Like,
yeah,
we were all in the room.
All this chaos just let him do it. Like we just
in the space in between, Greg, basically, they were all building their soapbox, and by the time everybody buggered off out of the room and I settled down to sleep, it was too late, so I didn't have a chance to build mine. So I just literally put my sig fig on a chassis with a Welsh flag tile, and I thought it was pretty good. So. Yeah,
just like Welsh cars, I suppose.
Yes, I was going to say a demonstration of me as a person in the community, which is show up late and just do minimal effort, but still take the day.
I love it. So this was Soapbox Classic. So I did a mock for this as well, and so did Bonnie Bricks. Martin, shout out to Martin who's out there in the chat. Madlib, he worked non-stop on this all over the course of the weekend at Bricktastic, and this was the brainchild of Andy, aka Polar Bricks, and it was just brilliant. It was lovely to be a part of. I'm going to be doing it again next year with them, and at the moment there are currently votes for the best Soapbox-tastic car. Martin, if you're in the chat still and you want to say any blurb about it, let us know. But otherwise, at the moment, if you go and follow Soapbox-tastic over on Instagram, you'll see that all these people, and there's over 100 that were actually raced over course of that weekend. I think there's 89, 90, I think it might be 95 people have actually registered with Soapbox-tastic with pictures and that, and you can go over there at the moment and vote on which one you think is the best one from Bricktastic?
Well,
we had a really good crack, didn't we, Slurpy, on that soapbox?
It was so fun. Honestly, I've been to like a few Lego conventions, but I thought that this was like one of the coolest things because it was super interactive, like, you know.
Dude, we loved it.
And it was just a laugh, like it was such a like there was obviously people doing it that were just pure sweating it out, you know. Like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna win first place, and then Nimble just rocked up.
There's the TARDIS.
I want that.
And this TARDIS, right? This is a great set. Honestly, it is a brilliant set. Does it open up? I think it does. It's got. Oh, there we go. I think you've got to take the roof off, and then it opens up. But this basically lives over here, on top of arguably the best modular ever over here. So on there.
Nice.
So that's where that lives.
Which modular is that, Greg?
That's the
Tudor Corner.
Tudor Corner.
Right.
Very British. I mean, it's a pub, folks. And you got the night bus as well. So it's all very British looking. Currently on Heat 3 out of 22 for round 1. Thank you, Martin. Honestly, it's one of the best things I've ever done so Boxtastic. It's really, really good fun. I did one of those cubes. So those cubes, see the ramp that's there? It's made up of 1, 2, 3 main cubes. Those are new Hashima cubes, which when constructed together, really, really good. And that's kind of where the combination of the collab kind of came together. But Andy, aka Polar Bricks, he really did the ramp and ran the bottom section and up again. And Martin helped out with stickers and stuff like that. Even the Soapbox-tastic attire as well. It was just really good fun. We had really good fun doing it. So we all kind of put a bit of input into it.
We ran a challenge where, well, me, Slurpy, and Whittakee, we built our soapbox only using parts from the pick-a-brick wall at the Trafford Centre.
Okay.
So I think next year we'll try and do the same as well, because it just adds a bit more fun to it, a bit more of a twist.
Yeah, just make sure you got the wheels. That's all. Next year, I think next year it'll be like it'll still be smaller wheels and stuff like that, but it's not necessarily going to be contained into just using the official Lego soapbox wheels. As long as they're small sets of wheels, that's the main thing. But they are good because there's less friction with them. You see, so
yeah.
I just want everyone to know, like, there's no point voting when this is contending. Okay. Cool Han, you know,
dude. That's practically what I said. It probably was.
But that's worse because there's a Welsh flag on it. Like, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, he's never going to win.
It's early days. Yeah. Remember, I've got a massive following of people.
You got like little strings steering.
I can't diss that flag. It is.
It didn't even finish. That's how bad it was.
It's still going now.
It didn't even get to the finish line.
It's still going down now.
It didn't have the weight, did it? Bless it.
Well, none of my pieces fell off it.
No.
Oh, mine did. But yeah, that's the thing. You got to do them heavier. The heavier, the better, because light ones they'll get down in one piece, but I don't know. Experience has told me that they, generally speaking, don't win.
It didn't reach the finishing line. Bless.
Yeah.
So look, what will we say? Let's just do an update on the poll. We'll keep it going for a little bit longer, at least until ours are done. But if I know Greg, obviously you're pressed for time, so we will just say that at the moment, Minas Tirith is running at 44% of the vote. War of the Worlds coming up behind with 38% of the vote. Doctor Who is on 19%, and not a single person voted yet for Gremlins, which I think.
No way, I'm surprised. But people like Doctor Who, man. They like the Doctor Who. But there's some good stuff out there. All three of them are excellent.
No, they're great. They're great. And to be honest with you, at least two of those were ones that I was planning to do at some point in the future, but thankfully I didn't pick them this week. Otherwise, I would have to go back and pick up another one. But I'm really pleased with that selection, and nice to see at least one of those going through to the next round, which obviously, if anybody out there is wondering what happens, we don't just do a poll just to find out who wins and then forget about it. These will all be going through to a heated round thing later on in the show in a couple of months' time. So get your votes in, guys. We'll keep that
we do normally forget who's won.
Yeah, Nimble, since you've got apparently got no capability to do anything towards the show.
I was going to say you're
the note taker from now on.
Yeah, you got Martin, who's like your number 2. You've got Slurpy, who does your visual stuff. What is that?
The intro and the outro.
What is and the intro? Okay, he does other stuff as well. What does Nimble actually do? What does Nimble bring to the panel?
Complaints.
Reminds people how old I am.
Let Nimble go first. Let Nimble go first. I want to know what Nimble. What other than being probably the eye candy, what else do you bring?
Well, just that, Greg. I am the pretty face, but again, I also bring that just that elegance, the class when sometimes things go a bit messy. I'm sort of there just to raise the bar a bit again.
That's it. Keep the standard high.
He's the eighth best looking person on the panel. And there's only 7 of us.
Yeah, what you said earlier, that was funny.
But no, so that's now officially your job, mate, is to be the note taker. So you've got to go back and find out what all the previous winners were, and then you can be in charge of that. Does that make sense?
I'll get you, yeah. But the last couple of times we've just ended the show without remembering who won the poll.
I hate doing that. It happens. It does happen. Yeah.
But no, look. So Greg,
the Grogu hoodie.
The Grogu hoodie is his thing. Yeah, absolutely. And again, guys, I will say it again. We are on the road to 1K subs. So you'll hear me saying this a lot over the next couple of weeks and hopefully not months. But we are trying to get to 1,000 subs. So yeah, if you're here, we don't normally even talk about it, which I think is probably something we kind of goes amiss. But yeah, like the stream and don't forget to give the channel a sub. But yeah, Greg, so any parting? I know obviously you said you had a hard 9, so let me know, mate. What's your parting wisdom in terms of Bricktastic? Kind of put it in a nutshell in a couple of 2 sentences or less.
Bricktastic is one of the best Lego conventions in Europe. Arguably, it is the best Lego convention in Europe. And what makes it a little bit nicer for us that all go there and visit there is twofold. One is the community and us all getting together. It's all nice being on a big Zoom call, essentially, together. But when we're actually all there together with people from America and Australia, Lego Team B, love them to bits. Of America, we had Lauren over this year as well. Love her to bits as well. But when you see people kind of in the flesh, it's just much more human to actually see people face to face. And you get that real connection. And that's another reason why I called my YouTube channel Londonbridgebricks, because it's all about bridging those gaps of meeting people and stuff like that and being on that social aspect of it. And I think that for everyone, certainly that's the vibe I'm getting from this panel and those out in the chat as well. It's the social aspect of it that we all really love and enjoy. And that's why we feel sad when we, like life, all good things come to an end. But then what you do is you look forward to repeating it all again, hopefully the next year, which I will definitely be there next year again. And hopefully we'll all be mixed up even more next year with, hanging around with you guys and stuff like that. Because it was lovely just seeing you guys in passing and stuff like that as well. So yeah, I would highly recommend anyone who's watching this back to do 2 things. One, check out Bricktastic 2027 when it's all officially announced, and if you're interested to know a little bit more about Bricktastic 2026, obviously check out Cool Han Luke, check out my YouTube channel as well, and check out the community as a whole. It's a really, really good weekend of fun up in Manchester.
And on that note, there's probably not many people here who don't already know Londonbridgebricks is or who Greg is and don't already follow. But in case you don't, in the description there is a direct link to both his YouTube channel and his Instagram account, and you just press that and follow away, and you can see more of these famous stickers be like.
What's my technique? My sticker technique. That's all it is. Yeah. It's my technique. But yeah, they're a good giggle to do. Han, Martin, it's been good to be on tonight. I've really enjoyed it. It was good fun, good vibe. And yeah, Martin, Slurpy, Nimble, you guys are pretty cool too. So looking forward to seeing you guys again in the future at some point.
Yeah, definitely got to get you on again, mate, because it's been really it's been very knowledgeable, so thank you.
Oh, thank you. I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about. Whenever I don't know something, I'll give you a tip. If you ever see an element or something like that, and you think, "What the bloody hell is that?" Just say it's from something like Bionicle, and everyone will just agree with you. That's how I've got. That's how I wing it for the last sort of 6 years. It really is. But anyway, Martin, thanks for having us on, and I'll see you guys sometime soon.
See you at Black Country Brick Show, Greg.
Yeah, man. See you on the Sunday. Take care, and don't forget Lego. It's a wonderful thing, and Cool Han Luke is as well, folks. Take care. Look after yourselves.
Take care,
and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for having me.
Ta-ra, mate.
Oh, there we have it. Now it goes down the shitter.
We've been trying to get him on for ages, so it's brilliant. Yeah, that's great.
It's lovely to have a bit of a Cockney twang in it on the show.
A little bit of class on the panel. So anyway, so what are we doing next? Are we doing have we missed anything? Do you want to do some shocking clues for Box of Boys or no?
Well, I'm doing it differently tonight, so
no then. Do you want to showcase the music? The new music?
Yeah.
Play the new tunes.
What we'll do is we'll play the new tunes now. We'll do our mocks. Whittakee, Nimble, get your notepad out so you can write down which of Greg's won so that I can be ready for when I close it off. And if you showcase the music now, then we'll do our mocks, and then we'll do a vote on what people think is the jingle.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So do you want to play them or do you want me to play them?
Are they on here?
They're all loaded up, mate. Ready?
Yeah, they're on there. I'll play them.
Can't I just sing them live?
I don't mind. No.
Oh,
is that the audio? It just says audio.
No, it's Cool Han Fun Time 1, Cool Han Fun Time 2.
No. Those are the theme tunes. We're talking about the Whittakee's Box of Boys.
Oh shit! Sorry. See, I'm so unprepared. You know.
I thought you were on about the intros. To be fair,
Right.
Yeah.
So guys,
did you title it "Fun Time"?
No, that was Slurpy. So
that sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it?
Guys watching out there, we're going to put a poll together later on in the show, so please stay tuned. But we've got a new music mixologist recruited for the show, which we will talk about when he gets a chance to come on the show and, welcome him to the kind of extended panel. But for now, all we'll say is he's put together some music for us, particularly for Whittakee's segment, which is Whittakee's Box of Boys. And he's done 3 renditions. And we want to leave it to you guys out there to choose which you think sounds the best. So
I'm going to say, and I'm dreading for it, because when I've got an announcement to make, and I know I'm just going to get ripped to hell.
Well, don't you get ripped to hell anyway?
Because it's going to be like, well, why are you doing this if you're telling us something else? So.
No, I know that, but it's still a segment, and I still think it's important for the guys to know. And then we know where we're going to go in the future. So ready?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I accidentally went over it, and it just went for some
ready.
reason.
This is option 1. Oh, we'll we'll play him again later, but we'll just play him for now.
Whittakee's Box of Boys. Whittakee's Box of Boys.
So that's your one option. Option 2.
It's time for Whittakee's Box of Boys.
Sounds a bit drunk.
And then this one.
It's time for Whittakee's Box of Boys.
I've got to say,
guess which
number
one's
one.
my favourite.
Number 1.
there's a clear winner there, isn't there? But we will let the chat decide
number
very
3,
shortly.
Number 3.
No,
We will.
they have to vote on it, and then we delete the other 2.
Yeah.
That's it. They're gone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right, so Minas Tirith won the poll.
Right.
Right, let me close it then.
I'm surprised there, really, to be honest.
It was close though.
Nothing for Gremlins though. It's kind of sad. Nothing at all for Gremlins. That's bad. But anyway, how many people? 19 votes. So that's a good encapsulation. So that's good. Okay, so I'm going to play this now. This is another piece of work. This one's not for voting because, you know, it really matters that much. But our segment, our regular segment is... So there we go, guys.
That one's sick.
Rock out with your mark out. Line them up, Slurpy. Let's get it on.
Right. Who are we going for first?
We will play them again before we end the show.
I went first last time, so someone else can go first this time.
I'll do Cool Hands because he decided to do 2 marks. You're only allowed 1. So which one do you want?
No. It is 1 mock. The table is just the demonstration of their other mocks. I just wanted to show that because I thought, yeah. So basically, I forgot. I thought the plaque was on that table. It wasn't until afterwards I realized it didn't take a photo with the plaque. But I have found the creator because I want to make sure that we give the creator some kind of airplay as well. So, but I will find that out. So if you pick Liner up first, we'll talk about it, and then I'll get the name of the guy.
God, the dog's farting.
He's actually he followed me on Instagram, the creator of this bloke, the other week. Isn't it like Lego Kanan or something? He does like Kanan Jarrah's cosplay as well, I think.
Yeah, that was why it was important that I took a photo of the. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to find the friggin'. Where do I get that saved?
Sorry. What the fuck was that saying?
What was that?
Anyway, what character from Star Trek is this? Because I have no clue what I'm looking at here.
I can't mute him.
Is the dog sneezing his head off?
Something's being biffed. I think he's got the hookah out there. Anyway,
so this is Lego Kanan, which pretty straightforward now, I guess.
Lego Kanan.
So this is Lego Kanan, and I think not only does this look great, this is what we call is this Clone Wars era Darth Maul, and I just did a close up so you guys can see how this has been created. Do the close up again, Slurpy, if you please, mate.
Oh my god!
So this is made up using those, what do you call them, joystick pieces?
Aye.
Ear pieces?
Knobs, levers,
they're the levers, aren't they?
So I don't really need to explain any more than what you guys can see, but I think that just makes. And again, for me, mocks is not just about creating a ship. It's or a street,
or a city, or a town, or anything creative.
Yeah, but it's the way they've built it.
Yeah,
he's made a design. He's made a use it. It's like with these people who make intricate artwork using bottle caps of all different colors and photos of different colors to make up. I think this was mind blowing to me. I had to keep going back and looking at it and thinking, where do you start with something like this?
This hurt my eyes the first 8 times I saw it. But it is so cool. I thought from afar, this is like LEDs. It's gonna light up, and then I went closer, and I was like, damn.
And the thing is with this as well, to some degree, it's relatively easy to kind of, ship because it's like flat essentially. You put maybe some bubble wrap or whatever around it, and then you're away. You're not having to. It's almost 2-dimensional. So
he's only using 2 types of pieces, like a red 4x4 plate and a lever. That's it.
That's it. Absolutely. I mean, you could
easy.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested to see how it would look on black plates. I know you'd see the red joystick pieces then, but I don't think it would make that much of a difference because I think the black would still pop. Sorry, not on the black plates, obviously, but on any other color plates. I was blown away by this. I thought it was really good. And like I said, the guy dresses up as Kanan, so he's got other few mocks, which I'm not going to.
How long do you think that took him? Jesus.
Yeah.
I'd say about a week. But
about a week. So he did that quicker than you did your vlog,
I actually filmed him building it, on the spot. He's like, I remember he came up to me with tears and say,
it takes Nimble to do a puzzle.
Hey.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Rock out with your. I don't even know what number this is.
By the way, Lance, when we finish doing this, there's a few people in the chat that wants you to play those things again. They said they want to hear them again because
I already did say I'm going to play them again later. But,
okay, cool.
Yeah, I said at the beginning I'll play them again later, just before we do the poll. But we need to do this poll first. We're going to have one run at a time. So
yeah.
What episode of Rock Out with Your Mock Out is this, Nimble?
Ooh, we've got US President.
I've got absolutely no bloody idea. What's Joe Biden doing in here?
Yeah. Evening.
Joe Biden. I don't care. As long as he gives us a subby.
My favorite quote from Joe Biden is "What?" Anyway,
don't forget to sub, Joe.
Yeah. Joe, give us a subby, mate. If you know how to do that.
You've got to press get your nurse to press the button.
You might have to get somebody to show you how to do it, but
Joe, I actually think you're okay. Like, I want to play D&D with you again.
and also, Joe. Also, Joe, it's important to know the sub backwards is bus, and we had London Bridge on you earlier on, and London bus. Moving on.
Yep.
Anyway, who's next?
I'll
do Whittakee.
Oh
my God, Whittakee! Hey, this is gonna annoy my tits. Like, look at this. Look at the way he took that photo.
I don't give a shit. I rushed that over to you.
He doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I got a better picture of this. I'm actually stood right next to him. You can see the shine off my head on the table. Look. But,
Why did you not post yours then instead?
Well, I didn't know he was doing this. I didn't know. I think it's be a surprise. But I have got a picture of it. But I mean, you can.
What is this?
So it's basically the Onyx Cinder. It's like a bit like it would be a UCS version. I mean, it looks exactly like the play version, but bigger. I mean, and they've really done a really good job there. I love the ship anyway, and I also quite like the program. But I just thought, yeah, they've literally taken the small version and just like as if you've enlarged it. I mean, it's very much up to detail. Yeah, that was it. I just saw it there and I thought, oh, that looks really nice. Took a picture of it.
Does look class, to be fair.
You know, if that obviously that would be quite a lot of money if that was a UCS version because it's very detailed in that. But yeah, great. I would like that in my collection. Yeah, nice.
No, this one was pretty cool.
Yeah, and
I didn't even know what it was from though.
But it looks exactly what it should be. That's why I mean, for people maybe not seen the program, they might not know what I'm on about, but it literally is spot on. I mean,
the only thing I get frustrated by is when people use non-Lego to prop up their thing. It's kind of it feels like a bit of a
notice that, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah, just
they get like
fans. Well, they use that a lot for the UCS Falcon and stuff like that, don't they?
No, I'm not saying. To me, it takes me away from the. But I mean, I suppose my guy just had his on an easel, so there's got to be limits. So.
I mean, I'm sure
rules for thee, but not for me.
But for those who've never seen the toy version, there you go. So it's exactly basically, but.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see if there was like any internal to this, and like that's the only thing that was there. There was nobody there to talk about it.
Yeah, I didn't actually. Yeah.
Do you know what I think was better though? I know this could be an unpopular opinion with you, Wiki, at least because you've taken a photo of it. But I thought the signage they did, again, where they'd use Lego to make the word Skeleton Crew in the exact font and style of the show, I thought that was really good, and I actually enjoyed that more than I did the set. But
yeah, I didn't have that in the picture today. Sorry, I should have had that as well. But
I would say that was a separate mock personally, because
oh right, okay.
I would class that as a separate one. I'm just saying that for me, that was a 10 out of 10, whereas this ship was like a 9 out of 10, but still looks amazing. So
put it all together and 9.5 out of 10. There you
go. Yeah. Go on then, Nimble, wake up.
Well, remove that. Don't forget to sub bar. Bloody hell.
No, subbing is more important than seeing your face, mate.
It's not. I'm the reason you've got subs.
Ooh.
Everyone wants to see my pretty face and my lovely, lovely accent.
Oh, fuck. We just lost 12 subs.
Yeah.
We've been reported to CPS as well.
Not the accent.
Right. This mock was by a creator called Stud Creations. Very nice guy. Spoke to him on social media afterwards as well, and it's just exactly what it says on the tin. Medieval display. It's got the lot. It's got the village area. It's got like the siege going on with the boats. And this picture, if you can scroll up, Slurpy, what sort of made this stand out a bit more than the other castles was he made his own sort of dragon. And it was like a brown dragon.
Dragons.
Oh God.
What's going on here?
Here we go.
And it just
yes.
It just looks sick. Like I just
Oh, that is good. Can he do it in red?
He doesn't do mythical creatures.
But it just
cool. I like that.
It stood out to me like from across the room, seeing like a dragon, and it's a cool color that you don't really see dragons in.
Yeah.
I love the the flags as well for the new well, they'll all be custom like, and the boats as well. It's got a castle. It's a brilliant display, but again, it comes down to that dragon. I think it was absolutely stunning, and who doesn't love a Lego dragon?
Yeah. I need to make a fucking red one though still, but what I should do is I should have put, instead of a poll, I should have put a question in the chat. How many people think that Nimble's mock of the week is going to be
medieval?
A medieval one.
Well, you got to play to your audience, haven't you? Come on.
Yeah, this is good. So what is it? Is this banner something he's made up himself? This blue banner with the dragon on?
That's based off that creator one, isn't it?
I think it's the do you know like the Dragon Paladin that was in the CMF, the Dungeons and Dragons CMF?
But does this piece exist in Lego, or has he made that himself?
All of them, that'll all be custom like cloth and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I like that dragon silhouette. That's clean. I like that.
It's not red.
Well, no, because it's a silhouette, isn't it? So, it's just...
I know.
It's all like the... So in the Dungeons and Dragons CMF, we got like a Dragon Paladin fig, and it come with its own shield. So he sort of made it into a faction. Castle faction, which I just loved it.
Excuse me, sorry.
Whittakee's pussy's purring in the background.
Oh, he's doing my head in. He is in a minute. He's got such an annoying meow.
The good thing about castle displays when they have a village area as well is the colour contrast pops from like the beautiful greenery to then the grey castle. You've got a bit of everything in this mock. So yeah, I absolutely loved it, and it deserves to get its recognition.
I kind of like I always like these Wally style mocks. I don't know why I call them that, but where there's quite a lot of going on in terms of like, what other people are up to.
Stories everywhere, isn't there?
I mean, it's not quite Bluestone where there's, people around like pitching each other's asses or whatever, but these guys are all just kind of...
People getting high on mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Well, there's a bits going on there. So it keeps your eye, keeps your attention, because you see something different every time you look at it, so... I like how they've done that table where they've used different wood printed pieces to make the table look like an oldie style table. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that yourself, Nimble? Actually taking Bluestone to a mock, to a place and displaying it?
Well, I do plan on doing something at a convention in the future, but that's all hush hush at the moment.
Okay.
You heard it first, people.
Ooh. I didn't choose a mock this week. No, I did. This is by...
Slurpy actually chose Cool Han's soapbox.
I'm going to shout out this guy, Ben Rogers, because I'm pretty sure this is his mock. The Spitfire. Dun, dun. No, he did like the train mock that, was basically the piece of resistance or whatever the fuck they say. But this was what I focused on. I thought this was cooler.
That colour's lovely, isn't it?
It's so good, hey.
Oh yeah, it is a nice colour. Even in my orange glasses, it looks good.
No, I love it. Like, I love any kind of planes, trains, or cars. Like, all the film. And the fact that he managed to get like the minifigure's head, like obviously I don't think the whole figure's in there. It's just the head, But the way it looks is so cool to me. I think, don't quote me, but I might have lifted this up. I did that a lot to people's mocks. I started touching them.
Such a cheeky fucker, ain't you?
I love it, hey. But no, I didn't. But I just love the shaping of it because planes are awkward to do.
Kennedy, just so you know, when we were at Brickworld, Slurpy was messing around with your mock as well. He was moving his shit around the battlefield.
I finished it off for him. He was kind of like, he was only 90% there, and I was like, this guy's slack. Like, they travel all this way to Chicago, they can't even finish their mocks. Like, you know what I mean? But no. I don't know. I like the smaller stuff. Like, and I say I find planes to be, when they're done well, they're done well, and this was done really well. Because like the wings are thick on this, right? But they still look well. They don't look like shit. And it just reminds me of like those. You're welcome. It just reminds me of like a Brickmania build. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them.
I am, yeah.
They do the military mocks, and there's actually a few more planes I was going to showcase, but
this will be more up Rich's street from Bearded Bricks, because I know he's a big sort of military World War sort of mock type guy. So
this was the guy. His railway, which I will showcase at some stage if Whittakee doesn't steal it, was really good. And that was tremendous.
Calling the kettle black.
There we go, guys. So what the hell? So the poll is open. Let us know who is going through to a further stage. We've got the beefy Onyx Cinder. We've got the Mole Gear Mosaic. We've got another medieval beast. Or we've got trains, automobiles, and cool plane.
Cool Han Luke plane.
Cool Luke Han plane. So it's there for you guys to poll and decide, and let's find out who is going to the next round. I haven't had a winner yet. I don't know about you guys.
No, not me. Well, I technically did, but somebody stole it.
I think I've had a few.
Celebrities won every week.
Yeah.
Put the poll on for like a 10-minute timer. So I'm going to shoot off then to get ready for work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's afternoon. Bloody hell, time flies by when we're having fun.
Just so I can remember who's won before I go off.
I don't actually think you can. There don't seem to be a way to do that. The only choices I've got is end poll. Sorry, mate, but just let me know and we'll close it.
I'll keep an eye on the time.
So what is next on the agenda? What else have we got left to do?
Play some of the new audio
tunes
for a bit.
So what we'll do is, because we're waiting to do a poll.
Raise the roof, come on.
Because we're waiting to do a poll for Whittakee's Box of Boys, and then obviously his announcement around Box of Boys as well. And obviously there's a poll already going. What we'll do is we'll get the new. So these are something I created. So our new music mixologist didn't create these. And I'm not a big fan of them personally, but and to be honest with you, there's not really a lot of difference between them. They're very Rod, Jane, and Freddie, if you guys know the reference.
Yeah.
Not what I was looking for at all, but I think the current music we've got is kind of outdated due to the context. Nimble's obviously not in it, so I made sure to leave him out of this one as well. But no, generally I think it's
always better just hearing you guys though. Just throw it in. A
Nimble Saucepan.
Nimble Saucepan.
But no, so we've got this kind of hip hop style, and I know that's more like what I'm into, but it doesn't really represent the show. I know I tried to go for something a bit more up Whittakee's kind of style street, because I think that is more fitting to the show, is a bit more pop and a bit more fun representation of the show. And I know Slurpy's a bit of a kind of rock fan, but again, that doesn't really represent the show. So we've tried a few things. These aren't staying, not unless there's uproar that we should keep them, which I don't think there will be, but they're just quite funny to listen to, because I threw these out into our group chat and at least Nimble thought they were hilarious. So we're going to play them for fun.
I like them.
And to keep you entertained while you're deciding on the poll, and then see what you guys think. So,
Back in the valley where the Welsh rain falls, Luke is staring at the Star Wars on his walls. He talks a big game of the brick and the plate, but his building hands are leading on the hands of fate. While the internet hums through a potato core, Slurpy's Irish wit is cutting like a sword. Frame by frame, he makes the plastic come alive, even if his router barely helps him survive. It is a frozen sanctuary for the plastic soul, with the blockhead mascots keeping us whole. From the Bristol docks to the Mexican sun, the legends of the Lego have only just begun. Yeah, we are hanging cool where the pieces fit. In a world of imagination, we will never quit.
Any music he does, what is the word on the street? When the rhinestone cowboy finds a steady beat, rock out with the MOC out, let the talent show. Beyond the instruction booklets that we used to know.
The Boy Scout is standing at the front of the line, while the curly hair of O-Town begins to shine. Old man Whittakee is counting up the years with a box of boys to calm his Bristol fears. Sort for the cardboard in a monthly ritual, while the age jokes become something habitual. Beside him, Nimble and the Cocoa fleece tonight, with a groovy accent shining very bright. He says, "Drive right," and vanishes into the air, leaving saucepan echoes everywhere.
The major brings the army drill to the screen, the sharpest Padawan that we have ever seen. Ninjago dreams under a Mexican sky, as the dragon wings begin to fly high.
It is a frozen sanctuary for the plastic soul. Meet the pocket mascot, keeping us whole. From the Bristol docks to the Mexican sun, the legends of the Lego have only just begun. Yeah, we are hanging cool where the pieces fit. In a world of imagination, we will never quit. It is a frozen sanctuary for the plastic soul. With the blockhead mascot keeping us whole. From the Bristol docks to the Mexican sun, the legends of the Lego have only just begun. Yeah, we are hanging cool where the pieces fit. In a world of
put your pussy away.
imagination, we will never quit.
Stop scratching it.
Wow, thank you.
wow. Now, the next one doesn't sound a lot different. I think the lyrics are pretty much the same.
I think that was originally the second one, Alex. I think that one I preferred that one. All I say is it just need to be a bit shorter.
Yeah, so when you create music, you don't really get to choose how long it is. And because I didn't create...
You had a lot of lyrics in there, didn't you? So
Yeah, so basically I didn't create those lyrics. All I did is I put in a bunch of amusing information and anecdotal stuff about all of you guys, and then it just created it automatically. And it doesn't even do it in the order you did it. Because I did me, and then Whittakee, then Slurpy, did it in the order the guys kind of joined, but it just kind of mixes it all up and puts bits and pieces everywhere. So, like, I never said that a Padawan was a major in the army, so I don't know where this got that from. It just kind of creates this random shite. So
it just keeps going, yeah.
So I don't think we really need to play all of the second one, but I'll just play the beginning bit so you guys get the idea of it being very, very slightly different. But I think the lyrics are pretty much the same. In this one, you can hear the lyrics better because it's more spread out.
What says in this one about acting? I think.
Back in the valley where the Welsh rain falls,
Luke is staring at the Star Wars on his walls.
he talks a big game of the brick and the plate,
But his building hands are leaning on the hands of fate.
while the internet hums through a potato cord.
Slurpy's Irish wit is cutting like a sword.
Frame by frame, he makes the plastic come alive.
Even if his router barely helps him survive.
It is a frozen sanctuary for the plastic soul, with the blockhead
Yeah, sing it, man.
keeping us whole. From the Bristol docks to the Mexican sun, the legends of the Lego have only just
You get the idea.
Enough of that.
I was loving that.
I do think that's better than the current intro, just because like it's updated, you know.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
like
fast.
I mean, I jokingly said about a Disney thing, but no, you're right. It does sound like you say John. Was it Rod, Jane, and Freddie? Yeah. I remember before when it was Rod, Jane, and Roger.
Oh,
but it's like it almost. It feels like that's like the intro to an actual cartoon show called Cool Han. Look, like, oh my God, let's go to Cool Han Look Kingdom.
Yeah.
And, find the link.
Yeah. I love it. I absolutely.
I think it's so funny. Like,
I love it so much.
It's just far too long. That's the problem, and obviously,
there's an actual chorus, isn't there, which they repeat a few times as well. So that's why it's.
I wish there was a way of, like you said, getting down.
Hey, 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 hey.
We'll just, I'll just shorten it down. You know, I'll like just cut it in half, fade out.
Yeah. Well, if you think you can do something with it, then great. We can use it for either the intro or the outro. But I was make sure I tried to leave the word welcome out of that, so we could potentially use it for one or the other. But we'll see. New ringtone for Papa X.
Welcome to the Cool Han Look Show, and
so there we go, guys. So there's no vote or poll on that because we are going to try and work on something, but we're heading in the right direction at least. So what are we saying? What time are you right? Nimble's got to pass over to the other side. So, really? You guys are doing this just to troll me, I think.
What?
How can I have got no votes? Not a single fucking vote. What the fuck? That's not fair.
Who's winning?
Like, no, not a single.
You know what? I'm really surprised because I thought Martin. I thought that was going to win this week.
Slurpy, you're flying, mate.
Are you fucking serious?
You got 43%. I've got 33. Whittakee's got 24, and Cool Han has got an award for just getting involved.
I'm really surprised.
You're like the Eddie the Eagle. Hey,
I'm the only one who actually did the homework in advance. So sorry, Wick. What were you saying, mate?
I thought it was going to walk it because it's like really good and it's done with something different. I really thought
you obviously didn't vote for it.
No, I didn't vote at all this time. I can't be bothered.
Everybody votes for their own. That's the reason.
You can't be bothered to vote.
I was too busy.
That's why mine hasn't got a single vote because I can't vote for mine on myself, whereas these guys immediately go and vote for their own.
Well, I actually voted for Whittakee's.
I voted for Cool Han's, but it was deleted because my internet's so slow. I actually voted for it, and then it voted for last week's one.
Buffering.
All right, check it out. I just voted for you, Martin. All right, there you go.
Broken.
So let's close it off because it is. I wouldn't say it's a landslide, but trains, automobiles, and a cool plane. Which no offense, but I could have probably built that.
Bloody hell!
Just a color swap.
Cool, you cannot say that when you built that soup box. You know what I mean? Like you can't say ever. Again.
I think that would win in a poll over that plane.
Come on, chaps.
Anyway, we're ending it there, and we are saying that the winner is with 40% of the vote. Oh, somebody pipped him last minute. 40% of the vote was trains, planes, and a crap plane.
So we're talking about, lads.
I think next week, why don't we just put his straight through?
Out.
We just put his straight through.
Yeah, he's got all his.
I'll make a note of it, and I'm gonna love and leave. You lovely ladies.
Mate, don't forget to watch on replay for the boxing.
How many hours? How many hours of work you got planned this week, mate? A strong 20 hours, is it?
Oh God, I hope not that many.
5 4-hour days.
I hope not, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, because your new job, isn't it? You're in charge of timber, and I was going to say, are you a lumberjack and I'm okay?
Not quite a lumberjack, but
I've been waiting to say that, and I forgot about it.
He's the guy who, when they cut down a tree, he shouts timber.
Well, it's close.
Take care, folks.
But yeah, fellas and chat, thank you very much. Until the next time, hasta la vista, baby. Ta-ra.
Take care.
Ta-ra.
Right. Well, I'll just get my
No, the show is well and truly fallen off. That's two less Englishmen on the show.
So if I just get my announcement out of the way, the bit of bad news, and then we can get on with the fun bits.
Yeah. Well,
So
let's do get the other poll.
Yeah, but I'll just get this out of the way first. So basically, as you all know, I do a box of boys every month. I've had a few things going on at the moment. I didn't even post the last one on my stuff. So I'm going to do this month's, but then I'm going to have a break. It's not going away. It's just having a little break. And then I'll start it again in July. But also, it's going to be a reboot. It's going to be a reboot because what I'm going to do to sort of help out my channel as well is that I'm going to start showing them on YouTube because I've never shown them on YouTube. So I'm going to do a whole new reboot. So yeah, you will see ones, but it's a whole, so it's going to be a reboot with some of the old ones and the new ones, but start fresh in July, and they will be going on YouTube. So there you go.
That's what it's about. Like, can't wait to see it.
So,
are you still gonna continue with like the really like Whittakee, I love you, but are you still gonna continue with the really bad riddles?
and it still go back to normal. It's just that I don't know. I'm trying something out tonight, new as well, even though it's the last one for a while. But I'm going to try something out new and see what everyone thinks. But yeah, because also it's like I try to come out with some clues and stuff, and I just get shit for it. So it's like,
but it's still fun. It's still fun. It's more fun listening to us.
It will carry on, but it's just having a couple of months break.
That's
nothing's changed. But
so
like
are we getting clues for tonight's one?
Well, this is what I'm doing it slightly different tonight. So the clue is actually what you see, and then you're going to guess what the box is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've done you proud, Martin. So
it's mythical creatures. Well,
it's Tron. It's all Tron characters. Why am I using that one? I got a friggin' mouse. Where's the Whittakee? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's my shirt. Fucking hell, that needs sound.
I got to do a new one. I'm going to do a new one for Brick World, but it's going to be all the sig figs in it.
Yeah, these are exclusive now. These are collector's items.
Yeah. I wore that to work, by the way, and they're like, "Damn, who's Whittakee? And what's a box of boys?"
I just think I chose what I really liked at the time. Apart from obviously, I just stuck Chewie in because next to Han, but yeah, I just like
honestly everything in that except Captain Rex, Obi-Wan, and Mando. I love. Just keep it, that's my
okay. So
fucking free.
Okay, so for this month's box of boys.
Wait, do we want to do the music again, or?
Oh yeah, go on then. Do the music first. For a little bit. Yeah, go on then.
Well, let's give them a name. So listen to this one, and what are we going to call it, just so we can decipher in the poll.
Whittakee's box of boys. Whittakee's box of boys.
A quickie.
What do we call it? A trombone.
Yeah.
It plays a trombone at the end. So trombone, we'll play that a few more times just so people know what I'm talking about, and then we'll rename it so I know which one's which.
Do you know what, Paddy? I should have thought of that, but I've obviously done one of those before. But that will be in the new reboot, so don't worry. But yeah, I can see why I should have done that today, but never mind.
Oh. Whittakee's box of boys.
Right, what's this one going to be called?
It's time for Whittakee's box of boys.
So,
sounds like a game show.
Motown.
It's time for Whittakee's
sounds
box
like a game show.
What are we going to call that one then? Game show?
Yeah, but then this one's pretty similar, but I still prefer. I like the ending of this next one.
So we're having a game show. Box of Boys jingle. So let me just rename that one so I remember which one's which. Game show. It's annoying that I got to do all this and then delete two of them. But, and then this is the last one.
It's time for Whittakee's box of boys. time for Whittakee's box of boys.
So we saying funky time? Funky time for that?
Yeah. It's almost
Funky
like
Monk,
relaxed
yeah.
as well, and it's a bit more.
So in the poll tonight, guys, we've got the trombone one, the game show one, or the funky time one. Let us know what you prefer, and it will stay as the jingle for this now defunct segment.
You're not going to hear it again for half a year. Like, it's
Does
like
this show the most we've had polls? The most polls we've had in the show.
Not the most polls either, that.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of polls, right? Let's get these clues rocking, or whatever it is you're doing. Sorry.
Right. So here we go. So I'm going to show the box of boys, and then everyone in the chat see if you can guess what the actual box of boys is called. Obviously, you two can just give them a little time, and then you can start saying, shout it out. I don't even want to stick me on big screen. Oh, I can do it. Okay, so here is this month's box of boys. You've got Finn. You've got Doctor Who, which is Peter Capaldi. You've got Tom Holland, Spider-Man. You've got Sol from Raiders. You've got Gandalf. You've got, I forgot who I put on the end there. Oh, Ray. Then you've got Kylo Ren. You've got General Veers. Got Darth Vader. Young Ben. Qui-Gon. And Old Ben.
Wait, what was the first one?
See if any, sorry, what?
What was the first one?
It's Finn, isn't it? Yeah.
a box of Brits.
What the hell's a pommy?
Well, that's what. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
What the hell's a pommy?
That's an American, Australian word for us. They call us pommies, don't they?
Boss, speak for yourself, mate.
They all need a haircut.
Yeah, well, not British. Box of dragons.
But yeah, a box of Brits, because yes, I have got, because look, I put that in just for you, Martin.
What am I looking at?
John Rhys Davis.
John Rhys Davis.
Rhys Davis.
Rhys. Yes. Bad dates.
And there's Liam there for Liam there for
well, he's also Gimli. He's also Gimli. So
yeah.
Because I nearly, but I thought I like that figure. So and
I thought it spelled something out. I thought it was C and then H. So I was like,
I mean, originally I had mostly Star Wars ones, but I thought, well, no, hold on, I've got because actually what I should have done is taken maybe another Star Wars one out and put Jean-Luc Picard in there and everything. Really, I didn't think of that.
I didn't know the guy who played Kylo Ren is British.
I did have Captain. Not Captain. Oh God, what's his name? Doctor Strange in there. And then I suddenly realised, oh no, I've got to put Soul in. I've got to have a Welsh guy in it. So there you go.
I thought the guy who played Kylo Ren was American.
No, he's English.
Adam Driver.
Yeah. He better be. If not, he's coming out and I'm changing him. I'm sure he is. I'm sure.
No, he's American.
Oh
it
shit!
Says
coming out,
it says he's American.
Right, he's out.
He's from born in California.
Oh bollocks! Good job. I haven't put it on. I haven't sent it off yet. Done it on Doodah. So
yeah, you would have got You would have got unfollowed for that, mate. Lost subscribers.
I really thought he's British, so I apologise, everyone. But everyone guessed it was a box of Brits, so perhaps everyone else thought that.
That was why I could have got it if it wasn't for that. So
right,
that's
right. Who shall I put back in there then? Shall I put in Doctor Strange or Jean-Luc Picard?
Gimli.
No, because we've already got.
Yeah, we've got to have a better Welsh representation than just the one, like we always have.
Yeah, but it's the same bloke, so I want different blokes.
Well, you have Liam Neeson in there, so he's a little.
Yeah. Well, Jean-Luc Picard isn't British either. He's Armenian, isn't he? So.
Has he got a British passport?
I don't know.
Well, all the Americans thinks he's British. Oh well, it's going to be Benedict Cumberbatch then, isn't it?
Lord of the Boys, Sigfig. You should have put Matt. What's his name in there? Padawan in there.
I mean, I could have put in. I nearly put yours in. Actually, I did just for. But also originally, so I was going to put in like obviously Chewie, C3PO, R2D2 because they all played by British guys.
Yeah.
I was waiting for someone to say Darth Vader. I've got Darth Vader in there. And I was waiting for someone to say, "Oh, but it was voiced by." I was like, "Yeah, but I said who played them."
Dave Prowse is Darth Vader.
Yeah, Green Cross Cobra. So apologise everyone there for that for thinking Adam Driver was British. He sounds British.
Paddy was close though. They all need a haircut.
And do you know what? Yeah, and who was the other one? And I nearly originally, like I said, it was going to be mostly just be all Star Wars figures, but then I thought I'd change things around because obviously I was going to put Boba Fett in there as well.
Oh, Jeremy Bulloch.
Jeremy Bulloch.
Yeah, met him.
What a lad.
So the bloody one I did left. Thing is, I just wanted to put in one from the sequel. Oh, well, I had a couple from the sequels, to be honest with you. I mean, Ray and Finn are definitely British because I checked that.
Ray.
Actually, what's her name?
Got a boyfriend? Cute boyfriend?
Isn't Natalie Portman? She's English as well, isn't she? I should have put her.
No, she's not.
She just does a really good American accent, a British accent.
Oh.
No, she's not. She ain't. Don't worry, she ain't British.
Where'd she come from then?
I think she's a Yank as well.
Oh right.
Yeah, she's a Yankee Doodle Dandy. What have we got left? Have we got anything left to do? Have we missed anything?
Apart from that small mistake, I thought it was quite a good.
Oh, I like that.
Guys, even though I did all that talking and Greg, pretty much went toe to toe with me, we're still not even 3 hours in yet, and we've done it. We've covered everything.
That's good going. See, I told you to believe.
What the fuck is he doing? Is he trying to build a starship or something there? I had to silence him earlier on because it sounded like he was.
Someone's at the door.
You silent?
I silenced you because I could just hear. Sound like you're scratching your ball bag.
I don't know what that was. I don't want to know either. I don't think that was me though.
Well, as soon as I muted it, it was fine. Greg was talking, and I could just hear. It sounded like you were putting butter on a cracker. multiple times.
Rubbing it on my asshole like this.
Oh, I'm just going to unmute it a moment.
Okay. You're right there.
But has he done the same mistake as always? He's muted it so we can hear him, but he can still hear us.
No, he's a nosy bastard,
Yeah, he's just muted so we can't hear him, but he can still hear us. So we can just you don't want to know what he was doing to that dog on the stream.
Oh my god, guys. You can't see it, but
that dog was firing up a storm. I could smell him from here.
What the fuck was that about? Did he have a dog?
Did you not see it?
I didn't know that was his.
That's why Indy's there now, because she's picking up her dog. He was dog sitting.
Oh my god! I heard that. I thought that was like him biffing.
You can work it out. Couldn't make it out. It was a corgi as well.
No, I heard something, and I thought someone was, just ripping a fat one off a pipe, And honestly, after tonight's episode, I wouldn't blame them,
Someone was drinking the bong water. I was watching Hot Tub Time Machine 2 the other day. And there's one scene in it where they're like in the hot tub just getting crunk, and then one of them just goes like that and drinks the bong water. And then you just have all like black chunks and stuff around his lips.
Oh, it's vile.
Anybody who's ever done that or been involved in any way, shape, or form with one of those knows. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. So Boxer Boys is done to death.
And that is gone for another 4 months.
Any news? Any goths?
I'll say this: the news is, how about if we teaser? Blockhead will be returning next week, but in my vlog.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a little GIF here, just to tease everyone. The remaining 9 watchers. Will it play the GIF? Probably not, because my internet's pure shit. My internet is not. There was an issue with your file. Please try again in a little while. You know what? We'll wait till next. Everyone, wait until next Saturday or Sunday, and you'll see in the vlog. Blockhead returns.
Whittakee's going to be. I think they're trolling him. It's not just me. They're trolling him in the poll because the trombone one is winning.
Are you serious?
Which is the worst one. I think he's really. I thought everyone was going to vote for the last one, the better one. Guys, please give us funky time. I don't want to have to listen to that thing every week. I mean, well, not every week.
Every
4 months. Listen to that thing in 6 months' time.
I'll be honest. I voted for the trombone one because I liked how short it was. I like how funny it is.
Don't forget to sub, guys. Don't forget to sub. Oh, Jesus.
I've been going, hey. That's something's the world's healing whenever a Cool Han look show is under 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like
the world's healing. Oh, 338. So we've gained 2 subs during this, even though we had about 20 new people in. So even bloody, what's his name? What's the daft president? Even he didn't give us a friggin'.
He didn't know where he was at. You know what I mean? Like
he didn't even give us a vote. Rick, you'll be happy to know that your favourite jingle is so far winning. So the trombone one is out in front by a landmark.
What is?
The trombone one.
Oh, is it? Oh. Never mind.
I quite imagine.
Oh,
Liam,
it's so short though.
Oh my god.
I preferred the third one, but that's just my.
Oh, Vile.
Liam, do you want the link, Liam, to come and share some news? my hints are worse than Whittakee's.
I think we might change the rules. Actually, as it's to do with me, I should make the choice.
I said you were going to say that. I said he's gonna pull rank and be like, I don't care what you guys think. I'm doing it anyway. But yeah, no. I'm looking at it now, and I think
anyway, I deserve it.
Whoever was trolling you has decided to go back on their word, and now the 2 of them are neck and neck. So, 41% for your one and trombone, but it's still neck and neck. So we'll have to keep wait. And as soon as it pulls out in front, the one we want, then I'll end the poll quickly. Because I don't really want to listen to that trombone one every week as well. Let's just have a reminder of those sounds. And again, I know Liam's listening, so we have to be careful what we say. But the trombone one, it sucks ass.
I like trombone.
Whittakee's box of boys. Whittakee's box of boys.
That's so funny to me, though. It's like it's like a wet fart sound.
It's time for Whittakee's box of boys.
That sounds like he's drunk.
Yeah, like the auto tune, the chair or whatever. Yeah.
It's time for Whittakee's box of boys.
That's longer than your segment. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah, the song outlasts the segment. Like, I'm really looking forward to 6 months' time when we can listen to one of these. But yeah.
Honestly, though, like, I actually think the second one is the better one. Like, yeah, second or first.
I think the third one. I like the third one. Check the dude out now because I think it was changed.
The first one's good if it's for like April Fools. Like, guys, look, Box of Boys is back, and it's like. It's box of mega blocks.
Yeah, I'm not
guys, I was going to head off here soon, but if Liam's hopping on, I'll say with him and then I'll dip.
I don't think he is. I think he's knee deep in testosterone. No, knee deep in.
He's knees deep in oysters at the moment.
Oysters, that's it.
Balls deep in oysters.
How can you check the poll as well? Because I can't seem to check the poll.
I've created it, so I think it's only me.
Right.
But
Oh, God, man. Josh was right. When you cough in the microphone, I can taste it.
who said that?
Josh said that last week when you like coughed in the microphone, like we could almost like taste and smell it. Like,
Oh mate, it was that voice note that he sent us. Like, oh fuck, I spilled my tea.
it almost was like, like it's almost like you deliberately coughed in the microphone, and we're like, I'm gonna send this anyway.
That I would have got if I'd have left that message. You can imagine.
Yeah, no, I deserved it, but I didn't realize I'd sent it until when Nimble sent that message back. But no, it's just every time you guys make me laugh, I realize that that's the problem, is that even just at laughing, my chest struggles. I can't get the air out. Like,
Mate, I know you
don't make me laugh.
like the flags.
Can we talk? We need to talk about balls deep. But it is coming to the end of the show now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the poll is over. Trombone won it with a landslide. Wait, what happened?
Did the trombone win?
It did it in alphabetical order, so it changed it. I was looking at it, and Funky Time was at the bottom. But when I finished the poll, it was at the top. So I thought it ended up losing, but no. So Funky Time has won. So we'll play one more time for you guys, and we'll delete the others.
Oh, I just got Whittakee. You should have heard the one I didn't send you. Well, you should have sent it to me then.
I think he might have sent it to me because I'm sure I had 4. But this is the winning melody.
It's time for Whittakee's Box of Boys. It's time for Whittakee's Box of Boys.
Well, you got it repeating, haven't you? It doesn't normally go on this long.
It's time for Whittakee's Box
That's
of Boys.
freaking me out. Stop it. Oh, just as I put it on the screen.
We'll play this every month that you don't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
no. We'll get somebody else on to fill the segment in the meantime. And then we'll do a poll. Do they prefer the person who filled in, or do we want Whittakee back? No, I won't do that to you.
Nobody's touching that.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
My boy.
Jesus. You should hear the one I did. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, any news, any gossip, and this includes, in case you guys don't know, pickups, that kind of thing, because I hate saying that because it belongs to someone else. So, but do we have anything else to talk about, discuss, share?
No, very little, like no crack at all. Just been.
I think that's everything. Yeah, it's gone well. I mean, sometimes it's that's it. So, night.
Oh my God!
Come on,
Did a great show. I mean, obviously, I popped in early as well, so I, on the Cold Fusion, so that was nice.
I might do a black ice.
Oh, I'm gonna go to bed, mate. Yeah.
No, that one I haven't played because I didn't upload that one yet, Liam.
I'll tell you what, I must admit, on that Cold Fusion, that was great, just reminiscing on all the children's programs.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
No, yeah, it's just. Oh, actually, did I upload it?
Guys, do you want to see a wee teaser for next week's vlog? What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Go on,
do you want to see Blockhead? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to see him? Look at this. Why is he in my vlog? What's happening? Dun 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 dun.
Oh, he's narrating it.
Is he?
Is he narrating the whole thing?
Is he? Ooh, that was weird.
What if I told you he's a side? What if I told you he's a sidekick?
Is he having private time?
What?
He's in a what? Yeah, what exactly? He's in a state of distress.
Oh, actually, before we go, there's something that I wanted to do that I've been getting used to doing now. Obviously, earlier we saw a few people, so I'm just going to quickly give Muggsy a shout out.
Yep.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people. Whose car are we gonna take?
I just want to ask a question before we go on to the next one. Is Muggsy Lad coming with you to Bricktastic next year along with Dan from Eiffel Bricks? You're muted.
I would say probably not.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
I would like at least Muggsy to go. I must talk to Eiffel about it. I haven't spoken to him in a minute, but he did say he was meaning to go before, so you never know. What do you think? You think he should go? Yeah.
Oh yeah, more the merrier.
The bigger we can get the crew, the better.
Yeah.
See if we can get Muttley to pay for everyone's meal again.
Oh fuck, man, he's going to be shitting
We should
himself.
joke about that because that was just amazing. Though that was amazing.
Speaking of Muttley,
oh right, I was going to do that one last, but okay. Speaking of Muttley,
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
that's definitely my favourite. Right, and as the little hero is here at the moment, and he's done a really great job with those little jingles. Here's Liam.
G'day. Want a cold one?
Who the hell are you?
Call me Nugget. I've been looking for Walter Riley. Haven't seen him around, have you?
You should have bought a gun instead of a beer, mate.
Nah, I don't need a gun. I've got a donk.
You've got a what?
donk.
A beer did. Right.
Yeah.
A few more comments. Just Liam and Paddy having a chat. Having a
So Slurpy, was that it? Was that the tease?
I don't want to be like too much because I haven't done Blockhead in a while, right? And the vlog is going to be kind of similar to the Belfast one where I narrated, but I thought, fuck it, I'm going to have Blockhead in it as well, but animated. So,
because correct me if I'm not wrong, weren't you supposed to be doing one once a month?
Yeah, but this shit.
Well, it's like Whittakee's Box of Boys. Like it's just whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, it's been every month.
I think when I did
that next month.
Might be a week late, but yeah, not next month.
I'll not spoil too much, but I'm working on I'm starting it next weekend. A May the 4th Blockhead's Demise. That's going to be it should be about 3 minutes long. It will have its premiere on the show here on May the 3rd. And then on the channel.
At the end of the day, it takes me a couple of minutes to do Box of Boys. It takes you hours to do yours, so I know. By the way, it's funny actually that I'm just taking a break now because actually I started in April, so it's this month. It's actually been 2 years.
2 years.
So
that's wild.
So I've stopped. Yeah, I've actually been doing this Box of Boys for 2 years.
Wait, I haven't been doing the show 2 years though, have we?
Eh? Yeah.
I haven't been doing.
No,
maybe not. But I was doing it. I started myself doing, so maybe not on the show, but I've been doing it since I started doing it. Not last April, the April before.
Oh no, we're 2 years in July.
Yeah. No. I started. So people will forget. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to do a little video before, as a couple of days before, for YouTube to explain about it, like I did before. What a Box of Boys is and blah blah blah. So, spoilers out there. The first one will be the original Box of Boys, and then I'll just work from there. So, if I can find some clones again,
I don't need to watch it now.
Well, you'll be on the show, so. Well, like I say, I was doing it before because obviously it was your idea. You said, "Oh, why don't we make it? You can show it as an exclusive as well on the show before it goes out."
Is he fucking defusing a bomb there?
What's obviously I filmed it
Irishman.
already, so it was ready to go out after I showed it on the show. But obviously, I'm going to have to change it now because I made that mistake.
Yeah, oh mate, let the side
Luckily, it didn't go out yet, so I'll redo it.
Well, anyway, what are your weeks looking like? Let's just do that. I've got another week of being sick.
I'm gonna tomorrow before I go back to work on Tuesday, I'm just going to edit the vlog a bit tomorrow and animate a bit more, and then that's really it. Like just chill, pay the bills. Like,
well,
this bomb's almost been defused, guys.
Not the black wire.
I'm colorblind too. That's wild.
I mean, not the best week for me. I'm going to work tomorrow, sleep, and then Wednesday I got a funeral, and then don't know, after have a couple of days off or something. I booked next weekend off. Oh yeah, so I'm back. I am on next weekend. I'm definitely not working next weekend.
Well,
I rang your boss Whittakee just to say like, I need him for a second job, and they're like, "What second job?"
Hey,
the Cool Han look show.
Oh right, sorry, I was a bit.
Well, what I'll say is this: I've spoken to that Aussie guy who does the armor helmets, the wearable armor and helmets, and the miniature things, and he also did the lightsaber with the brick inside it. What do you call it? A piece of shit brick.
Smart brick, yeah. Smart one.
Smart brick. Spoken to him. He's happy to come on the show. He'll only be able to do an hour at the beginning though, because it'll be like he's in the same time as Liam. So he's coming on. We got just a peeler probably next week doing his mocks, and that'll probably be the last week of Bricktastic wind down then, potentially, unless we have another guest who wants to come on. And also lined up at some point in the near future, we've got a good friend of mine from back in the day who was a named character. That
Star Wars bloke.
It was actually part of lore and canon. Appeared in, I think he's been in some graphic novels as well, but he played a character called Gecko in Mandalorian, and we got images of him standing next to Carl Weathers in that sort of fight scene. So look him up. Gecko from Mandalorian. That guy will potentially be coming on very soon to talk a little bit about Star Wars, and he has
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be classy.
Look, a little bit of side quest. So
just to let you know, I will be replacing him with Patrick Stewart, because Patrick Stewart was born in Mirfield, Yorkshire, England.
Well, there you go. I always thought he was Armenian. Why did I think that?
Do you know what? I'd never heard that. I thought you were going to say French or something.
Yeah. Well, this is a dead country now, isn't it? So, anyway, what?
There's a few of those now, isn't there? When you think back, it's like Jesus.
But Armenia is a country, no?
Not anymore. Got absorbed by Russia. Didn't they get absorbed by Russia?
It's a country.
Same as Czechoslovakia.
It's a landlocked. Armenia is a landlocked country. Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was just all USSR. There was none of all these little. Yeah, there was none of those.
Shit. Armenia is older than England. Like, come on, what are we doing here, guys?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You are fucking.
By the way, talking about weird,
well, you had to fucking Google it. You didn't know either.
Weird countries and stuff. I watched. I said it earlier to Martin Slurpy. Watch a film on Netflix called It's either pronounced the Demeter or the Demeter. It's about the voyage from wherever it was to London with where they travelled Dracula. Good film.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the actual Bram Stoker's book, so obviously not real, but based on the book. Yeah. and it looks like it's set it up for like a sequel. I hope so, because it's pretty good. Obviously, he's in London now, but yeah, so hopefully. Right, okay, I'm going to say goodnight because I'm going to.
Likewise.
I'm going to go and powder my nose and all that lot, and
okay,
chill out now. Put something on the TV and just chill out for a bit, and then go to bed. Right, well, thank you for a great show. It's been great.
Let's end it, lads.
Londonbridgebricks was great. Yeah, it was really someone like you said about keeping the tone down. He was a bit naughty in some things.
Yeah, no, we had a conversation.
So yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah.
Really good. Really enjoyed tonight's show. So and thanks to Nimble as well, who's not here. So so thanks, guys. And I'm going to get off, or are you actually going to turn it off?
No, we'll go. If I do a black ice, it'll be in about an hour or so. But only if someone's going to join. Smokey's in, so we'll see. Give me about 20 minutes or so to let you know for sure, Smokey. So yeah, there you go. Best black ice we ever had. Me, Liam, Oaktown, and Smokey. I tell you what, it wasn't actually a black ice because it should have been. But it was actually a green room chat, and it was after.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the fucking most hilarious thing that ever happened. But most of the funny bits happened after the stream closed. We closed the stream out, and I was just there chatting to him. It was probably one of the most. I wish we could have filmed that, And
at times like that, you think, "Oh, I wish it was still streaming."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if we'd recorded it separately, it was. There you go, Liam saying the same. It was so much fun. I can't actually remember whose stream it was. It was during the charity stream, wasn't it? I just can't remember who it was. Yeah, I'll let you know, Oaktown. I don't know for sure because I thought Kirsty'd be in bed by now because I can still hear knocking about, so she might need help to settle down. So, but if I do it, it'll be about 11 o'clock-ish, possibly. Well, in another about 40 minutes or so. It was Oaktown's. It was Oaktown's green room after his charity stream. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, right, let's call it a day. Good night, everybody. And don't forget to subscribe if you're watching this on replay.